Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, chat. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Okay, let's do a quick audio check. I can already hear my mic. I mean, okay, I guess I'm a bit too close right now. Is it okay? Hello, Kirin. How are you? Oh yeah, apologies. This stream was supposed to be yesterday. It's currently 3 a.m. I I was too tired, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. I really want to be. I really want a proper schedule, but unfortunately, like I just can't. At least not right now. Not to mention, like considering I am living in my parents' house. If they say no, then I basically have to just shut the stream down. Like what happened with the Super Battle Golf collab, right? So I am trying to avoid those kinds of situations. But I don't know. I don't really want to promise. I've promised multiple times before, right, that I'm going to have a proper schedule, and I never was able to actually do it. Oh yeah, everything's okay. It's just that like um I believe I've told this, or maybe I don't know if you were here, Sammy. So in short, I have so many backstories. In short, is that my parents don't really like me being a video editor, and that's about it. So even though they know I'm working, they hate it when I'm in front of my PC, right? That's the short version of the story. Right now, everyone's asleep. I am actually whispering again. I am like very close to my mic. So do tell me if like my audio suddenly becomes like very muffled. I would appreciate that. So good things have happened lately. Not gonna lie. And we can like immediately go to the VOD that we're going to like edit. Okay, give me a sec. Also, let me get to my call. I still need to like have uh I still need to like oh wait, so my coffee disappears. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I might have to move Captain. Give me a sec, chat. So yeah, I have noticed that I might be a bit too far from my just chatting screen to my video editing stream, right? I always have to like go uh from the left to the right. So yeah, I got a new boss named Green Tea. Her name is Green Tea. I should actually I should put her at least her Twitch. I don't know if she streams on YouTube, though she has a YouTube. I mean, that's the whole reason as to why I'm editing her VOD right now. Oh, that's not the right. What the? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so this is my new boss. Her name is Green Tea Kitsune. I haven't fully met her. She was supposed to stream like 5 days ago, but unfortunately things happened. So I only really met her through Nox. Nox is the manager of uh Lady Catherine. So Nox also like recommended me to her other client, which is Green Tea. I mean, Gwynty, if I'm not mistaken, is also a friend of Lady Catherine. I believe. I might be wrong. I should actually double check that. Give me a sec, chat. I'll read you in a sec. Yes. Oh, I don't know if they're friends, but they definitely follow each other. That's for sure. Okay. Okay. So new boss, very generous as always with her payment. She actually paid me upfront. I told her I'm going to work on this VOD this week, but it's been a bit of a rough. Uh, it's been okay. Give me a sec, Sammy. Though you can type it out already. It's been a bit of a rough week. Not gonna lie. I have finished some clips for Mally, my other boss. Actually, finished another clip for her just now. And then I saw Green Tea DM me, so I kind of like I was supposed to edit another clip for Mally to like finish her first, but then like I feel bad, so I'll immediately work on Green Teas. So basically, this is kind of like hot take stream, right? This is hot take stream. Green Tea does not want any special editing. Just a few cuts, maybe a few zoom ins, pan ins. Pretty much the only thing she wants is to focus on the topics, right? Like this one. Like we're going to basically kind of VOD scrub, kind of. But yeah, okay. Let me reach out. Uh, Hello, Sammy. Hello, Kiran. Hey, it's okay. Stuff comes up. It's no big deal. Thank you. But yeah, still though, even I, as a viewer, I kind of do get annoyed sometimes when like, I mean, because in my case, I keep on changing my schedule. That's the thing. I keep on changing my schedule. I would like schedule a stream, would be 1 hour late or would be asleep, and then I would forget that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a stream. So yeah, I do appreciate it, the sentiment, but truth be told, it is kind of irritating. So I greatly appreciate you guys just being here. Don't worry, my parents don't want me to be becoming a Minecraft YouTuber. I mean, here's the thing, Sammy. Um, as I have said multiple times, never make content creation as your main job. Don't be like me. In short, don't be like me. Unless you're Iron Mouse, unless you're Billion, unless you're from Hololive, one of the big leagues, right? You cannot um, rely on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media platform you use to earn money. It's a very, very, very deadly and huge gamble to just focus on content creation. It is. In my um, uh so why am I doing it, right? So streaming is still a hobby to me. It's not a job. Video editing is my job, right? The reason for this is that I have a very special circumstance that um, forces me to be in this situation. That's pretty much the easiest way for me to explain it. It's a very special circumstance that I can't be tied down to an 8 to 5 job, right? That scares the shit out. Okay, I lost the context here. I hope. Excuse my laugh. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, hello, Otter. How are you? I have been doing decently well, yes. Thank you for checking up on me. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, so far, so I've only listened to a couple of her clips and this VOD. So far, she is a very quirky VTuber. I'm assuming, quote unquote, she's like what we call now say hag. I mean, I'm just assuming she's around 30 years old, more or less. Just based on the company that Lady Catherine, or just Catherine actually, I forgot she changed her user. I need to change my username as well. Zako D Taco is so long, and I hate the underscores. I'm going to change that one of these days. And yes, so very surprisingly, she's very generous. This this entire WOD, this entire commission is supposed to be just around 35 USD. That's it. That's the actual price for this one. And yet she paid me 100 USD upfront. That's how amazing she is. Just from that, she already won my heart. When you check the chat, guess what I watched? Yeah. So a few months ago, I came across a new indie pilot called Ersatz. Interesting. Interesting title. It's a new indie pilot on YouTube. It follows a nameless amnesiastic. Oh, amnesiac, not amnesiastic. Amnesiac recruit who wakes up in a bunker and is immediately thrust into the brutal trenches of an endless war. Of course. Of course. Because why not, right? Why not? um, don't worry, I have a job. Oh, you have a job already? Wait. Uh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, Sammy. But how old are you? Or maybe not how old, more like I'm assuming you're not a minor, right? I'm so used to Chips. Oh, you're 21. Huh. I'm so used to Chips. GG. Who else? I'm pretty sure there was three. From what I remember, there are three people who are minors in my chat, if I'm not mistaken. And Chips and GG are two of them. I think Chris. Oh wait, I think it was also Busy Bee as well as Gotcha Deer. I think they're also minors. But anyway, that's not the point here. Um, yeah, I kind of just assume you're also young. I mean, you're also young. Hey, Afros. What the heck? Hello, girls. Hello, batlings as well as saplings. If you're still there, hello, hello. How are you guys? And this time I'm actually awake. I was talking about I again I do apologize. I still can't keep a consistent schedule. This stream was supposed to be yesterday, but like I suddenly got tired and I woke up. It's already 8 a.m. I do apologize. Billion is Qatar. I don't I don't remember the context of that, Kirin. What I remember talking about is like you need to be someone like Fillion or Iron Mouse or from Hololive to make content creation your main job. I don't remember. I don't know if it's that supposed to be Cutter or Cuter. Also, I apologize. Banpai Kirin is also a VTuber. I do need to. I'm still not used to like the shouting out thing, especially if it's on YouTube, because like I tried doing a shout out command on YouTube, but it was very wonky. Right, okay, Kirin, why can I not click? Hello? There we go. That was so weird. Oh, what? Why is it? Give me a sec, guys. There we go. Consider checking out Bam by Kirin. They are a they are also a small streamer. I don't know if you've only recently streamed, right, Kieran? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, chat is piling up. I need to read. I'll give a shout out to Ambrose in a bit. Um, the visual style combines World War II and World War One and World War II military aesthetics with weird, dark sci-fi fantasy elements. World War One era military mixed with weird sci-fi fantasy element. Okay, it's already making my head hurt. But yeah, it's a main character who just woke up and is immediately thrown into chaos. I generally love the pilot a lot and can't wait to see what the creator does next. Interesting plot though. Oh, you're turning 22 this year. Okay. Also, hello, Gigi. How are you? Yes, I mentioned you. So, like, I don't know when, but I've also said this in my stream. I still believe that minors should not be on the internet, not because it's their fault. It's more like parents do not know how to supervise their, or not, no, it's not that they don't know. They're not supervising their kids when it comes to internet. So, still don't know when, but in the future, I will have an 18 plus rule on my channel. But also, like, as a teacher, right? As a teacher, I would rather have you guys here with me than anywhere else. So I'm not about to just close my stream to you guys. No. A lot of people assume that I'm 16 due to my face and oh yeah, I think you mentioned that, Sammy, that you have a baby face, right? Go Raid, hello, ideal dude. Hello, Neko. I also need to make a shout out for Neko. Let me do that real quick. Neko and Ambrose are streamer friends of mine. They're amazing. Ambrose and Neko are both artists. If you like chill streams, consider checking them out. They do stream I think 5 hours before now. It's currently 3 a.m. on my time. They stream around 10 from what I remember. Okay. Still need to find a better way to do this, but I don't know how to do it right now. I'll just do it like this for now. Give me a second. I can see you guys move. I'm pretty sure I've missed a lot of chatters already. I do apologize. Give me a sec. I see Ruka as well. Hello, Ruka. Um, hello, Sweet Trio. I'm not going through. Is that BFDI? I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. Hello, Decipher. Hello again, Gigi. Hello, Prescript Messenger. I just decided to join the array for no reason. I appreciate it. I'm doing great, Gigi. Thank you for asking. If you guys didn't know, last week for 4 weeks, I had chickenpox. Yeah. So that's another reason as to why I suddenly disappeared again. Get cursed. Hello, chocolate and cheese. As I was saying, the visual style for the pilot combines World War One and Two military aesthetics with weird dark sci-fi fantasy elements. Oh wait, did you just repeat what you said earlier? Okay, bye, Prescript. Thank you for dropping by. Hello, Kirin. Hello, Monty. How are you? It's been a while. How are you, my good dude? We haven't continued Baldur's Gate, by the way. It's been a long while. We need to continue Baldur's Gate. I need to continue Eugenics as well. I bought the entirety. Well, not the entirety. I bought the Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, the remake in Rebirth, and now waiting for the third installment. I want to play them on stream and just binge play it. But at the same time, like I have so many stuff I haven't finished, unfortunately. Yes, I have gotten better, Monty. Thank you for asking. Bye bye, Yun. Have a good dream. As I said, I can't wait to see what the creator does it. Yes. Yeah, I'm done that now. Okay. I must go, but I have. Oh, okay, Ambrose. Sorry, I only read this now. Thank you for the read again. Minors, as in like below 18. I consider people no 18 and below. 18 years old is wait, sorry. 17 and below. There we go. If you're 17 years old and below, you're a minor to me. You should not be on the internet unless you're supervised. Unless you know where on the internet you should be. Because the internet is such a wonderful place. I learned how to edit, I learned how to stream, I learned how to draw because of the internet. It's an amazing place. It's just that it can also be the deadliest, most shittiest, most drama filled place on earth. I remember you talking about it. Yeah. Also fair. 18 plus, KK, yeah. It depends, 16, 17 is basically okay. But I know people that let 5-year-old kids play GTA. Like, okay, here's the thing. To a certain extent, I do believe that video games can, not necessarily, but they can cause violence. Again, I'm a teacher. I study child psychology. It's one of those you are what you eat. If as a kid the content you're consuming is violence, then as you grow up you will be a violent person because you're basically basing your personality on what you consume, on what you're exposed to. To a certain extent, I do believe that. So 5-year-old kids who are playing GTA 5, they're unfortunately just destined to be fuck ups in the future. It sucks, but what can you? Yeah, unfortunately, as I've said, like I'd rather have you guys here than anywhere else. Also, I forgot Ruka. There's so many streamer friends dropping by. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, give me a sec. Consider checking them out, guys. They're amazing people. They're certainly more amazing than me. That's for sure. And I'm not trying to downplay myself. Oh, what the heck? Why did what? Okay, shout out Monty twice. Why not? There we go. Also, like in this case, I do understand as to why sometimes uh you don't get a shout out from streamers. And I do understand it. Like for example, so Mally, right? One of my bosses, she knows I stream. But every time I'm in her stream, she doesn't give me a shout out. And of course, she would always give shout outs to her friends. That's understandable. Because what I'm doing right now is ridiculously like it's such a hassle. It's one of those, it's okay if you're only shouting out people who raided you and or your clients and or your friends. It's understandable. Right now, I don't mind. I'm still a small streamer. Not to mention, my whole purpose of being a clipper, an editor, is to provide free advertisement. So if I'm not going to shout you guys out, there's no point in being a streamer. At least for me. Thank you for the naps, chips. Sadly, I will need to go have some air. Okay, Nico. Take care. Uh, I- Again, I forgot the context as to why you're saying no, Sammy. I do apologize. Oh, chips. Yeah, Yoruka. Girls, please behave. Right now, I don't really need a mod. I kind of wish though. I kind of wish you can give VIPs to YouTube as well. I kind of wish because I don't really want to. So okay, here's the thing to me. Being a mod is really special. I am a mod myself in other communities. It's a power. It's the same thing. Like you can't just give power to people, even if you trust them, right? You know what? I'm not going to explain it for now. I'm going to stop there. You should not give power to you. You should not. I lost the word. Nonchalantly. You should not nonchalantly give power to people. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah. Uh, that's how I view the mod role. Is Zako regular schedule? I don't have a regular schedule, Ruka, unfortunately. I do stream at 2 a.m. at and 10 a.m. Right now it's 3 a.m. My usual stream times are 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. Monday to Friday. But yeah, like unfortunately I can't keep I usually am able to keep them, but not all the time unfortunately. I only posted talking about the visual ones. YouTube is broken right now. is there is this your regular stream time? Yes, kind of. Kind of. Sorry, what? Again, I lost the context here. I need to read faster. Definitely, if they see and think it as that, I can understand. One of my friends is like that. She's near to that. Oh, the violence thing. Okay, yeah. I have seen. Unfortunately, I have seen that way before I became a teacher. I have seen people fall into violence because of video games. I'm not saying everyone. It would be unfair uh to call out everyone. Why? Because again, as a teacher, I myself use video games. I use video games to teach my kids. We would play Tetris, we would play Gang Beasts, we would play Party Panic. They would go against each other. And like when like the trash talk gets too much, I do moderate. Like, okay, I know you're winning, but like tone it down. Yeah, I've supervised them when it gets too much. But like they get smarter. I am proud of my students. I am proud of my students. They get smarter. So we're already enjoying ourselves because we're playing, but they also get smarter. Like for example, Tetris. I put a bounty on myself. Whoever can beat me will receive monetary reward. And of course, that motivated them. They learn how to like stack properly. They're not just mindlessly putting their blocks down. They do legit get smarter if you know how to uh, use video games as a teaching tool. And also through Decipher, yes. It also depends on the kid's mind. You cannot say that it's one boot fits all. No, this is just general. Child psychology or just psychology in general. You can never truly pinpoint one problem. Like for example, like, oh, you're depressed because this. No. It's not that easy. It's exactly why therapy exists. Therapy is personalized. It's based on, sure, she is depressed, he is depressed, you are depressed, but all of you have this different experiences in life. So as I've said, it can produce violence, but not necessarily to everyone. And here's my argument. Sure, let's just say only 20% of gamers actually become violent. Oh, it's a small number. There's like 80% that are not being violent. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like this. That's still freaking 20%. So are we just going to let them be violent? Right? That's how I see it. Even for the sake of argument, even if it's a small chance of being violent, doesn't mean it's not a problem. But yeah, you are correct, Decipher, that it still depends on it still differs from person to person. Yes. Growing up, I watched channels like Cookie Swirlsy and Toy unboxing videos before all became super bright and colorful, loud and stuff. I never really found that interesting, not gonna lie. Eventually, I started watching channels like Dan TDM, Stampy, the very first, the VTuber, oh, no, VTuber, the content creator that saved me. I kid you not. I was very young, 10 years old. I was about to end everything. We got internet. The first video on YouTube that I ever watched was a Hunger Games Minecraft video of Stampy Longhead. And then I met Ballistic Squid, and then I met Markiplier, and the rest is history. I do know Dan TDM and Stampy. Dan TDM, unfortunately, I wasn't really able to like get into his content, even though that was the Minecraft era. But yeah. Also, hello, Mistress. Hello, Rico. How are you? Apologies, I'm trying to catch up the chat. How are you? I hope you're having a great day so far. And yes, I have rested. I have rested. Don't worry. I am from the streets. For all of my life, I've seen kids thinking that being in the hood or gang is good. But us who have elders and fathers who told us stories of what they dealt with, we know, yes, how it's bad. We know how it's bad. And eventually, channels like Eddie VR, although I still watch Dante DM and stuff because I enjoy their. I am kind of sad. I think it was. No, no. There's definitely like a gap. So, first thing I ever watched on the internet was Stampy, the Minecraft era. And then there was a gap. I became a teenager. I started watching romance anime and just bawling my eyes out with Anohana, with Plastic Memories. I was a kid. I was full of hormones. I never had friends. I was also pretty much in love with everyone who shows me the slightest of affection. I was so emotion starved, affection starved. Yeah, and then that lingered for a decent amount of years, and then the pandemic happened, and I met Hololive, or I met VTubers. I first met Melody, Project Melody. I didn't even know she was a 18 plus content creator then. But yeah, like what I mean to say is like I'm kind of sad that I fell out of love to the OGs like Squid, Stampy, Markiplier. I fell out of love. Like I could no longer enjoy their content. But like Jacksepticeye said something very interesting. You don't miss the old them. You don't miss the old Jack, the old Markiplier, the old Squid. You miss the time when you were watching their videos and you had no obligation. That actually hit me. That actually hit me hard. Mind you, my parents kept an eye on me until I turned 16. That is very good parenting, Sammy. So, you say I'm a friend of you already. Damn it. I mean, at least you're an acquaintance, Kirin. It's kind of like one of those, a friend of a friend is also my friend. And considering you are, from what I can tell, decently close with Sahi, and I mean, to be fair, I just met Sahi and Ruka as well, so I can't really call them my friends yet. Like, like in the true essence of the word friend, but by name, I don't know if I'm making sense. By the true essence of friend, I don't think I can call them friends. I would say acquaintance. Same with you, Kirin. But I don't really like calling you acquaintances. That sounds rude. That sounds rude. So I'm not saying I'm being a plastic friend by calling you friend when you're not, but like I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. If we're going to like technicalities, you're technically an acquaintance, but I don't like using that word. I would rather be friendly, so I would use the word friend, and I want that to be true. I want that to be true. Perhaps now we aren't friends yet, but I want to work towards that relationship. Hopefully. However, the downside was that I was sheltered. That's also a thing. Yeah, like parenting is so hard to do because being too sheltered can be a problem as well. I didn't even know certain things still. Yes, yes. I will not say because there's my yes. I get what you mean, Sammy. Like parenting is so hard. Parents do not are not given enough credit. They're not given enough credit. It's so hard. Always such a thin line between being overbearing, being enough, and then being too careless, right? It's such a huge kind of worms, which is also why, once again, some people, I'm not saying everyone, some people should not be parents. Oh, frick. I just remembered. I think was it a million? It was someone popular. It was someone popular who posted. I don't know if it posted or he just said it and was posted online. He said he's a father, by the way. I don't know how to raise a child without Chat GPT. How the fuck are you even a human being, mate? I hate those kinds of people. I hate. You're going to be parents when you're that dumb that you can't do anything without AI. You can, again, my stance on AI, it's a tool. It can help you. It's not supposed to do it for you. Yeah, like dumb shit. With the right words and acts, you can change those kids thinking of. Yes, 100% true, Decipher. You guys have no idea. One word, I kid you not, one word can change a person's life. I told you, I know because this happened to me with Stampy. As I've said, I was literally about to end it all. It was that hello. I forgot his intro. It was because of his intro, that energy, that welcoming energy. I'm not. I'm not being dramatic right now. I kid you not. That saved me. That saved me. That the way Stampy says hello at the start of his video. One word can change a person's life. Especially sentences, especially if you're teaching them, it can change a person's life. Okay, Doki, I'm asleep now. I have to go. Okay, Chips, take care. Parents are also at fault. They should be the number one priority. Yeah, again, yeah, like true, Decipher, true. Do you guys know why the generation right now is so weak-minded? Oh, they can't make. Oh my gosh. I am sad. My students, we call them pandemic babies. They're almost high school. Can't even make a simple poem. It's not their fault. It's the education system. It's the parents who have failed them. And now they're going to grow up. And they're going to have kids of their own. What are they going to teach them? Right? Weird idea. Would be Pong? Weird weird idea. Would be Pong something for your student, or is this I don't know what Pong is, unless that's some misspelling hearing. I wish I was kidding, Gigi. I wish I was kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not. I have seen it in the news. I have experienced it firsthand as a teacher. I have been designated to multiple locales already. I have seen different kinds of kids and parents, by the way, and parents. I kid you not. I have reprimanded parents who are 20 years older than me. I am 24. I have reprimanded parents who are 30, 40 years old. Also, like, Kirin, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by would be Pong something for your students, or is this game too old? I'm not, I don't understand. I'm so sorry. Mark Reply and Jack said yes. Squid. I remember him in Stampy's videos. My favorite series being Quest for the Ender. The for Squid, I love Race to the Moon, I think. Race to the Mars. I love those series. I have watched those series religiously. For a time I've also watched a lot of Ark Survival uh episodes of Squid. It's also kind of again sad. So I met Stampy first. I met Squid because of Stampy. They had like a collab or something from what I remember. Because of Stampy, I met Squid. I fell in love with Squid. I kind of left Stampy. And then I've loved Squid for years. Years. He's basically a part of my childhood. Don't the animes. Don't even have enough time to watch YouTube Kids anymore. Too busy. For some reason, when I first got into anime, mind you, I was 16. First anime that I was Diabolic Lovers. I'm not familiar with it. The first anime I watched, I think it was either it was one of the big three, I think. It was either Dragon Ball, Bleach, or Naruto. I think it was we were still watching on the TV on the Animax channel. If you guys know what the Animax channel, that was my first. We grew up screaming, trying to become Super Saiyans. We grew up trying to seal the nine tails in our bellies. We grew up looking for the perfect stick, the perfect branch, and yell Bankai at the top of our lungs. That's how we grew up. For some reason, when I first got into anime, I'll get it. I actually rewatched it. It's not that good. That's so confusing, and they just treat the main character like our. That's also kind of funny. So as a kid, right now, again, I'm basically making a comparison. As a kid, Dragon Ball was so awesome to me. It was so awesome to me. As an adult, like, why are they always screaming? Why are they always grunting? It's always just punching. Dragon Ball used to be about the Dragon Balls. It used to be about the adventure of gathering the Dragon Balls. When Goku grew up, it's all about punching your opponent as hard as you can. And power scaling is bullshit. Acquaintance or some different words are all okay for me. Also, due to English, the nuances that I understand the what you're trying to say, but like, sorry, reading that kind of like made my head hurt. There's also some parents being soft, but their kid is very quiet and vigilant. That kid I cherish because one in a million I've seen a kid that polite. Parenting is such. It's an amazing skill that I can only wish. I would say I'm a dad right now. My kids, my students call me dad. I'm 24. They call me dad, and I am proud of that. I am proud of that. But like, yeah, I do wish that parents actually take the effort of learning how to raise a kid and not just, yeah. Oh, Pong is a game. Ah, a really old. I'm not familiar with it, Kirin. I'm not familiar with the game Pong. If you don't mind, I am kind of interested. Can you like s- send it to me through DMs? I kind of want to check it out. I also remember watching a lot of Minecraft roleplays. I never really got. I encountered them, but I never really watched them. It was released in November 29th, 1972. I wasn't even born yet, mate. Diabolic Lovers is this anime where this girl goes live with his vampire brothers, and they changed her from the game. Mind you, the anime was based on a game, and they just did not do a good job. Such childhood that sounds fun to scream at full. I know, right, Gigi? I know. I, I, I'm still trying to like push my kids to, instead of holding their phones, just go outside. Go outside from morning to afternoon, running around, sweating all over the place, screaming, throwing maybe not rocks, but like I mean that's how we grew up, but like be kids, not iPad kids. Be kids. I think I should sleep soon. Sorry, I just saw my bad English. Yeah, don't worry about it. And I finally caught up to chat. A that was one hell of a ride. I hope. Okay, again, this is why one of the reasons why I tried my best to read the entirety of chat. I love it. Hello, hello, Oshis. Uh, I love it when you notice me. I love it when you interact with me. I love it when you read my chat, even though I'm just doing my dumb pickup lines, even though I'm just uh this is literally my opening chat almost on any stream. Hello, I just woke up. I'm going to learn. Even if it's something dumb like that. Okay. The- Some of you might relate to this. So, for example, oh, bye, Ambrose. I'm going to leave now. The moment I hit enter, I'm going to wait until he reads my chat, until actually leaving. I love hearing my name, okay? I love hearing my name. I love hearing the people I admire read, care about what I have to say, which is also why I'm trying my best to read everyone's chat. Because I don't know if you guys see me that way. I would, it would be my great honor if you do, right? I'm trying my best to read everyone's chat. Anyhow, also, Kieran, if I haven't said so, again, thank you for dropping by. Have a good rest. Anyhow, Minecraft. I also watched a lot of Minecraft roleplays. Even wrote a few myself. Ooh, interesting. I'm afraid to ask, but I'll do it. What kind of roleplay stuff did you write? I mean, I've said this multiple times. I love role playing. I am just bad at it. I love role playing. It it's such an amazing skill to change your personality in one snap, right? Or be able to write a story, or be able to write a situation uh, plot that's actually interesting. It's an amazing skill. It's an amazing skill. And of course, if, for example, I would say there's no shame. For example, usually teenagers, it's usually teenagers, when you like, you would write your own love story, you would write your own BL. There's no shame in that. I would say there's no shame in that. It's something you love. It's something you want to create. It's something you're passionate about, right? So sure, we've made some mistakes. I would admit I never really made fan fictions yet, proper fan fictions. But I still want to make my own continuation story of RWBY or Ruby. Ruby actually sparked my uh, interest for fan fiction. I hate it. Spoilers. I hate it when one of the characters finally got with his love interest only for the love interest to die. Again, I was a kid. I was a teenager. I was like, how dare you deny me of my love story? So I was like, I'm going to change the story. I'm going to make a new timeline. Years later, I still haven't like, unfortunately, haven't really had the time to go back to it. I still want to. I still want to make a anime of myself on my own. More not necessarily an anime, more like a fan anime, right? Because like again, I'm using the world of Ruby or WBY, which was made by Monty O. Rest in peace, my good dude. You are an amazing person. Unfortunate that Rooster Teeth fucked up your story. Oh, Pong. Oh, okay. I remember now. Yeah, I just saw the video you sent. Kieran. I didn't know it was called Pong. Interesting. But no, to answer your question, I believe you were asking if I was playing this game with my kids. No. But we are playing any game that could teach them something. We played Rhythm Doctor. I love it when they like, okay, kids. So we're going to learn about rhythm, right? There's different kinds of rhythm. There's 1 to 8, 1 to 7, 1 to 4, 1, 2. So I was explaining it to them. And then Rhythm Doctor, if you guys didn't know, I actually hope to play that game one day on stream. Rhythm Doctor, also hello Anna, is you need to click on your keyboard at the right moment. The first few levels, it's 7. You need to click your keyboard at 7. So like, the game would count. I forgot, it's not really Japanese, but like, so it would count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my kids would literally do that. They're like hyping themselves up. Everyone is watching. One student is playing, and they're counting so that they're helping the player, right? And they're learning how to do beats. And then next level, it's no longer 1 to 7. It's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So again, it's kind of it threw them off. It threw them off, right? And I'm trying to teach them. And then again, they would hype themselves up. Like, okay, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I love teaching them those kinds of things. Music, mental exercises, problem solving. Though I would say games like Pong, those like strategy, right? You're not just supposed to hit the ball. You're supposed to like also angle it. But that's kind of like an advanced skill. But anyway, uh, we were talking about parenting. You're lazy to post clips. Mood. I should post more. Also mood. A few of them being dystopian since they were a whole lot dystopian role plays back then. Dystopian worlds are still so interesting to me. I don't think I can make one. More like I don't think my interests and current skills are enough to make a dystopian world. Though I am a big fan of the apocalyptic world. I just pretend to be the car and I play with my sis. She would be the king and I would... That's cute. Weren't a whole lot of dystopian roleplays fantasy? I believe so, yeah. I mean, when I hear the word dystopian, it's always like sci-fi futuristic robots slash androids. That's usually what comes to mind when I hear the word dystopian. I don't know if it's that's exactly what it means. I'm not sure. Also, it's been an hour. I haven't done anything with the bond. I am having fun talking to you guys though. But the one that I made that I love was a certain Amazon show that involves what was that? Okay, Heaven and HELL. Yeah, that is so weird. Yeah, I get why you censor that, but YouTube censoring is so weird and isn't for kids. This was way back before the show released. Did you plan to use Truckgun in your fan? No, actually. So here's the thing. Unfortunately, I should. Okay, Kieran. Just for you, and hopefully I can gather my thoughts. Why not? I will do a stream or probably a series of streams wherein I will tell you guys how I want the world of Ruby to be in my fanfiction. Of course, there's going to be a lot of fan service for myself. Not fan service in the sense of like etchy stuff, no. Fan service in the sense that this is what I want to happen, if that makes sense. But no, it does not involve isekai. No, I wouldn't say so. Uh, it's a bit hard to explain the cipher. If like here's the thing, if you don't know Ruby, again RWBY, it's pronounced Ruby. If you don't know Ruby, it's going to be very hard to explain. So basically, the simplest explanation I can give you right now is my fan fiction is just an alternate universe of the original. That's the super simplistic way of explaining it. It's an alternate universe, and of course I have my own original characters because like my fan fiction happened after the original story. So basically the original characters in the RWBY are already parents in my fan fiction, and of course it also involves like time travel and stuff. As for this roleplay, it followed two angel siblings who were saints, and their job was to help other angels. However, after the girl rejects this higher ranking angel, he lies and says that they stole something, and the two characters get kicked out of heaven, turning them into fallen angels. Eventually, they decide that in order to get back into heaven, they would try and redeem demons. Typical, actually. That's a typical story. Also, hello Daisy. How are you? A bit of a heads up, guys. Unfortunately, I do have to work. So maybe we can yap for like 30 more minutes. And then I will still try to read chat, but not as focused, if that makes sense. I do need to work. I do need to work. Unfortunately. I still haven't mastered the ability to multitask, reading chat while also editing. Not to mention, this is a VOD that I need to watch. So it would be a bit hard. So yeah, I'm basically while you guys are still here, some of you may lurk, some of you may sleep as well or rest or do your own thing. While you guys are here, I'm going to talk to you. I have hit 660 hours on Forza. I'm assuming that's a game. Is that Forza Horizon or is that different? I'm not sure. I, I think it's a racing game. I can't remember. In the end, they end up falling in love and staying down the road. Again, classic Sammy. A classic plot, I would say. Predictable. I bet little one will be driving the truck searching for Kiwi. But then the pilot was released with the same premium and I scrapped it because I didn't want to be accused of copying it. That's the thing, Sammy. Nowadays, you can't really say your story is original. One way or another, someone has already done a part, not the entire thing, a part of your plot. So I would argue, like in my case, time travel. So many people have done that. It's the way you present time travel is what would make your story interesting or quote unquote original, right? Go go gadget, give Gigi a month of a break. Go go gadget, that is so old. I also censor the word because of minors. Yes. Muscle? What do you mean muscle mom is lazy? What? Where did that come from? What's no? It's not a clip, Anna. It's an entire VOD. So basically, this is long. So this is green tea. Yes, green as in GWEEN. Green tea kitsune. Uh, I actually haven't. I don't know if she's a 18 plus streamer or not. Just beware. I actually forgot to check. But this is a stream about hot takes. Chat would like say something and then green tea would either agree or disagree kind of stream. And I'm basically going to just cut the VOD and then send it to her. Do a few edits and that's about it. So yeah, Merope would have been a rip-off of the show if I had released it raw. I mean, I already said. Well, release it when that pilot came out. I don't know. I forgot where it came from. Wait, what? Alright, Zach. Okay, Kieran. Again, thank you. Have a good one. Have a good day. I'll go off from PC maybe later here from bed again like last time. Here I am about to make another promise. I want to do an endurance stream. I need to finish this one and 3 other clips. Hopefully today. So we'll see how that works. This is a 3-hour VOD. Okay. I'm going to slowly start working on it now. I'll still try my best to read chat, but again, be informed that I might not be as active to read chat because I do need to work. It's the most ideal way to see GG. It's Zako's stream. Really now? I thought it was Ambrose's stream because I believe right now it's night for GG. I don't know the exact time, but I'm pretty sure it's night because every time I do my 10 a.m. stream, it's currently 4 a.m. From what I remember, every time I do my 10 a.m. stream, it's around midnight or past midnight for GG. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Ah. Okay, if that's the case, then I'll try my best to consistently stream at 2 a.m. So that would be 7 p.m. for you. I'll try my best. I do love spending time with you guys. Also, guys, if might as well because you guys are already here. So before I got sick, at the start of June, Gigi made me an animation, a jumping taco animation that I turned into a transition. I also commissioned chips, pixelated chips, for a BRB screen and a transition. So this is Gigi's jumping taco. Yeah, credits to the lovely Gigi, amazing Gigi for that animation. This coffee, as well as the art in the middle, is chips, but I actually made the BRB screen myself. So this is the coffee stinger. There we go. And yes, I have a model. I have a model now. And guys, I mean, okay. I'm going to make another promise that I don't know if I'll be able to keep. So, basically, if you guys remember Wooby VT, an amazing new Oshi of mine. So we have an agreement. She doesn't pay me money. She pays me in art. I give her clips, she pays me in art. She agreed to make a PSD file for me. Then I have Kohari, Onizumi Kohari. She's currently doing a free rigathon. So if I make it to the line, I will get a proper VTuber model. I want to have a VTuber model. I mean this taco is a free model. It's cute. It's a free model by it's in the description who made the art as well as the rig. But I do want a proper Zako model. I won't show it now because it's still in the works. But I already have like the base sketch. So that's another exciting thing to hopefully look forward to. It's like so either way I'm going to get the PSD file. If I don't make it to the Ari's rigathon, I will learn how to rig it myself. It's not going to be the best, but I will learn how to rig it myself. If I don't make it to the line of the rigathon, because she's going to do it the entirety of July, right? And some people have already seen her Twitter post and are sending uh, their own models. It's also nice time for Anna. Nice. Always have to make Anna. Thank you, Gigi. I greatly appreciate it. Peak animation. True. Gigi got mod and turned back to normal. Yeah. I had to give her the mod role on YouTube for a sec, just so that she can like send me the taco jumping animation, because like for some reason I thought for sure I already allowed YouTube link or links in general. I'm pretty sure I already allowed links on my YouTube, but for some reason it's still not working. So I had to like give her the blue wrench for a bit. It was the very first time. Maybe once you become older, Gigi, I might give it back to you. Yes, a proper model. Hopefully, because it did lag Zako just like how she lagged Ambrose 3 times with. So she also had problems with Ambrose's. That's funny. Okay, we can start working again. So right now, I'm definitely won't be able to finish this. I just want to like cut the most interesting topics. You don't want to be old. Unfortunately, Gigi, time waits for no one. I mean, I'll try my best to at least, in whatever way I can, I'll try my best to at least accompany you in your journey and guide you. Alright, so
Mute.
she's perfect start. She's muted.
It would help if I'm unmuted. Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everyone doing? Hot take printer TOS does not make good toilet paper. That's true.
So that's a random comment, but I might include that. Hot take. It's a bit hard to see. Hot take: printed out TOS doesn't make good toilet paper. I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is looking forward to the weekend. We have a bit of a special stream here today. We have a bit of a special stream here today, where I tell you why you're all wrong, and I tell you why I'm very smart, and all of you are wrong. Welcome to Debate Club. I hope everyone is feeling angry and toxic and all of those other emotions. But Tanya sucks. I'll get to that, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. Already liking the stream? I'm glad.
I feel like time is flying. Yeah, it is. Like Ever since the pandemic, right? I no longer have a sense of time. It's no longer like, oh, it's currently July 9, tomorrow's July 10. No, it's just day and night. Oh, it's already night. Oh, it's already day. Oh, it's already night. Like my sense of time is borked. I'm currently grinding a stupid hard quest on a game for a cool thing. Ooh, do tell.
I'm about to stand up, your honor. Your honor. My client needs
Nuh-uh.
My client pleads. Oopsie daisy. RE4. We'll get to that. Actually, hold on. I need to. Okay, I will explain. The thing. 5 million power. 5 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing on this day? So, welcome to Debate Club. On today's stream, this is something. On today's stream, how is everyone doing on this day? So,
So right now I'm basically doing a rough scrub of the VOD, just trying to find the perfect intro.
how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing on this day? So, welcome to Debate Club. On today's stream, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. On today's stream,
That's a long ass pause. What the heck?
trying to get my bearings here. On today's stream, I had you guys on.
So Green Tea, despite paying so much, he doesn't really want that many edits for this specific video.
I've been wanting to do for a while now. I had you guys on Twitter and Discord and now Twitch chat. Submit to me your hottest takes about anything. This can be any topic, anything. No bars hunt none. I don't know the saying. No bars hold.
No
I don't think I'm
holds
saying
bar.
that right.
So cute. I might clip this. She doesn't want me to. She's not paying me to clip it, but I will clip this.
This can be any topic, anything. No
Wait, where did it start?
saying. No bar.
Oh, here.
This can be any topic, anything. No
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to include it for now.
anything. No hold. I don't think I'm saying that right.
It's no holds bar.
I don't think I'm saying that right.
Wait, is it? Question myself. No holds bar or no holds barred? No hold. Yeah, it's no holds barred with a past tense. No holds barred. And it means without limits, restrictions, or rules. So anything goes. Say your hottest takes, and then she will debate it. Zero.
No limitations. Anything in general. Completely unhinged. Unmoderated.
So again, I don't know if she's a lewd tuber or an 18 plus. She's probably 18 plus, but I don't know if she's a lewd tuber. So beware, my kids, my lovely kids, beware.
Debates. No holds bar. I think that's it.
There you go. No holds bar.
Show it, shaking it, and she whips. When you show it, shaking it, and she whips.
What? Wait, what the heck? Oh wait, oh, I was like, wait, this is already 1 hour. No, it's 1 minute. I was like, what?
When you show it, shaking it, and she whips out a Guinealing bigger than yours. Listen, I got it.
Okay.
The biggest Guinealing out here. Okay, look at all this. Look at all this floof. Look at it.
Oh wow.
It's quite magnificent. It's quite magnificent.
Beautiful, but hell to draw. My friend Sank is currently animating my clips. He wants them funny. I see.
Listen, actually, I probably shouldn't be showing showing tail on stream, because that could probably lead to a controversy.
You have no idea, Gigi. You have no idea. I have done that. I have done that. And it's so mind numbing. You get so tired trying to be consistent because like you may be like you add a lot of edits at the start because you still have a lot of energy, but as you watch it, like I already did this. I already did the funny transition thingy. What else can I do? And then it just keeps on repeating until there's literally no edits at the end of the video. Yeah, the God Hand compilation. Oh my gosh, that took months. That took months because I had to like keep on resetting my brain just to make the edit consistent.
Controversy later down the line. Anyway, lead to a controversy later. Probably I probably shouldn't be showing tail on when you show it. Anyway, so I have compiled a list of your biggest hot takes. Show twin tails. That's good. Anyway, I compiled your.
Don't need that.
Anyway, I compiled your biggest takes that you guys sent me on Twitter and Discord, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, and I'm simply correct. I'm sorry. Some of us cannot be smart. Not all of us can be.
Damn! I have Gigi a big break, I guess. I gave it. I mean, you gave Gigi. What the heck?
Some of us cannot be smart. Not all of us can have a good taste. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
And what's funny is, of course, it's true. Of course, it's true. We are all entitled to our own opinions, whether they're true, whether they're right or wrong. We are all entitled to our opinions. Just because you disagree with me doesn't mean you're right, and vice versa. Just because you disagree with me means I'm right. No, right? So it's very subjective. I believe is the word.
I simply don't make the rules. I am simply correct on every topic ever.
Okay.
And no one can tell me otherwise.
I actually tried looking for that Anna because, of course, it's not because I have the intention of messaging someone on YouTube, but just so that I know how to if needs be, how to like disable it or like how to moderate it. I don't know how to do direct messaging on YouTube, and that's probably for the best. Because right now, if I click your username on the YouTube chat, it doesn't give me any sort of option to send you a message. I tried going to someone's YouTube channel, but there's still no way of doing direct messages. So I don't really know how that works. But apparently, you can message people on YouTube now for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but okay, sure. I don't agree with it because, and that's also the funny thing, Anna. Discord and Twitter is better, but Discord and Twitter are also messed up for many reasons. Hacks, bots, predatory motherfuckers who take advantage of people, especially kids, right?
Sassy cat. First of all, I'm not a cat. I have rules. I am simply correct. Otherwise, sassy cat. First of all, I am a fox. I step.
Again, this is again. It solidifies what I said. Kids should not be on the internet, or at the very least, you're here with me. You can you can't really trust my word for it, but I can only really say I'd rather have you guys here with me because I don't plan on manipulating you guys. You can only really trust my word for it, but either way, like the internet can be both the most dangerous place on earth as well as the most beautiful place on earth. Oh, really? Maybe not now, but again, I am kind of curious how DMing on uh YouTube works. Just not now because like it's not a priority for me. I'm just curious.
From the Fennec line of breed of foxes. I got big floppy ears.
Oh, Fennec, you're a Fennec fox. A
I'm
Fennec
not
fox.
a cat. And that is my final statement. Anyway, I think it is better. I think it's better to hop right into it. Tasmanian.
Okay, so all of these intros are wonky, but we'll keep them for now.
I think it is better. I think it's better to hop right into it. Tasmanian long-haired cat girl. I don't even know what a Tasmanian. Yeah, I'm Fox.
So another thing is, green tea doesn't want me to take everything, because otherwise, why would I even scrub the bot? He only wants me to like take interesting topics. Legit just Neko and chips. I see.
Anyway, I will. Let me pull up my screenshotting soft, and you may. I found a. There was like a way for me to. There we go. I am going to lay some ground rules. I am going to lay some ground rules, which I know I just said. No bolts hard. No bolts. What am I even saying? What?
No bolt hard. What?
I am going to lay some ground rules, which I know I just said. No bolts hard. No bolts. What am I even saying? What words are even fucking coming out of my mouth? I am going to be laying out some ground rules. I will not be responding to messages
Not even RDR Chris.
that are just
I see.
calling me cute because that is fact. No facts. Anything that is
What did she say? No facts?
that are just calling me cute. Laying out some ground rules. I will not be responding to messages that
He will not be responding to certain messages. Is basically what.
that are just calling me cute because that is fact. No facts. Anything that is just stating a fact, I will not be responding to.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, true. Okay, this is like again, it's a debate stream, right? So if you're just going to like, oh, the sun gives off sun rays, like, of course it does. Where, like, yeah, I understand where she's come from because chat can like be dumb butts, dumb dumbs sometimes, just seeking attention. Like, yeah,
Uh, anything that is anything that I literally cannot say anything about. Like, for example, not to point someone out in the Discord, but someone posted about trans. I know nothing about trans, so I'm gonna assume that you're right. If it's a topic that I know nothing about, I'm just gonna assume you're right. I don't have.
true as well. Okay, it can't be a debate if there's nothing to debate about. Like, it's like you're you want to fight your opponent when you're not even in the same ring, right? So you can only really make a debate if we're on the same topic, if you're on the same page.
Have any opinion on what was the train? Let me go check the Discord real quick.
And there's a bot on. Okay, there you go.
If I go to the Let's Argue channel on Discord, the Union's Pacific big boys are the most underrated steam locomotive in history. I don't have an opinion about that. I don't have an opinion about that. So you know what? If I don't have an opinion on it, and it requires, or it's just a little too nuanced, that it's going to require a little bit of research for me to look into, like something about trains, I'm probably not going to answer it. However, I will give you that victory. I will give you that win. So,
Oh, interesting.
who said that? Protogen Rambly Arc. I cannot see your name because my Discord is in serial mode. But whoever said that in the Discord, you win a point. Congratulations. Chat wins 1 point. I also, hold on. Let me actually.
Okay, so interesting though. So she's still giving the point despite there no being debate in the first place. Interesting. I'm kind of curious how this uh entire stream went with this these ground rules. I mean, she's the one who made that rule though. It's, yes, sure, it's kind of unfair. Like, again, you're not even in the same ring, but she's still giving you the win. I don't know. Again, I don't exactly know what the purpose of that is. Why orange is called orange and why color orange name that way is a nice sure, decipher. I don't know. Again, we'll see why she said that. We'll see why that's the rules for this debate.
You know what? I'm gonna keep. One.
There you go. So, oh, interesting.
I'm giving you guys 1 point to start off with, but let me actually. One. I'm giving you guys 1 point to start off with. Hello, Heatwave. Welcome. Wait. That's the last point we're going to be seeing. Absolutely, because I am just very smart. I am very smart. I am the no. Exactly. No. Nothing. If it's absolutely. Also, thank you for the sub rat. Thank you.
Okay. I think this is what she's reading, but it's a bit too small. Give me a second. Let me. So, rule number 1: no running trains on Queen. Only running her over with one. Understood. What? No running trains, but you can run her over. That's what the comments, the chat said.
How rude of me. How rude of me to almost forget to say thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, rat. Enjoy your emotes. Anyway, if you would like to participate in future events like this, we have a Discord server.
Hey.
We have. I just dropped my phone. Feel free to join the Discord. Rat, I literally just said I'm not answering to Guida's cute or Fox Girls are cute because that's just objective fact, and I'm not responding to that. Like, I'm not debating you that the sky is blue.
I'm not debating it. The sky's blue.
No trains? Yes, basically. Well, no. The rule is if I don't know anything, but please keep it to things that I like. Just. Oh my god! Stop wasting your points.
Okay, quick like technique, I guess. Quick technique that you can do in video editing for videos like these. So the only thing you really need to make it as short as possible, get straight to the point. So intro, all of these are potential intros. And then she said, like, let's get right into it, right? If you guys remember that. You can immediately cut the part where she said, like, oh, I'm going to give you that point because I don't know anything about it. You can just cut that point and just go to the first post already, which is around here, right? Right now, the only reason I'm still watching this because I am trying to like fish for clips as well. Just a meeting.
The sky is clear. Okay, you know what? I'll argue that, but we'll get to redeems after Twitter and Discord. Also, if you want to participate in future events like this, there we go. There is my link tree in the comments. I don't use socials. Well, then join the Discord. Or alternatively, watch the stream live, where you can submit. We are to go forward with this, or not if we are. What am I saying? I'm just kind of saying it's not. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fuck. I'm giving you guys too much power. I'm giving you guys way too much fucking power.
Lol.
Holy shit. Anyway, without further ado, let the debates commence.
Yeah, again, this is another perfect intro. Perfect transition. Let the debate commence. Right into it.
Without further ado,
I'm going to take this again. So I have options. Delete this entire thing because I actually let me double check.
that's the last point.
Okay, yeah. I don't need this.
I also hold on. Let me actually. One, I'm giving you guys 1 point to start off with, but that's okay. Okay.
Okay. So here's another thing, another technique. You don't always have to do it chronologically. So she said this is it, she once again said here that okay, let's start. Even though technically we already started before because she already gave a point, right? You can just do this and put it in front of this segment. If I really want this segment of her giving the point already, I can just take this part, let's start, and then yeah. Basically like it doesn't matter if it's not 100% chronological. Should be obvious, but it's also a technique that I actually have to keep on reminding myself. Okay, Anna. Just keep me in the background.
Let the debates commence. Also, wait, actually, before we.
Green, come on. You just said let's start.
Also, wait, actually, before we start, I want to apologize for the
Oh.
ping spam this morning. While I was
Oh yeah, like oh no. So sorry. This is, uh so I believe this VOD was a while ago. But my first impression of her, she does have a tendency to ping a lot in her Discord server. Which is funny. I mean, I personally don't mind, but
while I was setting up stream. While I was setting up stream, fucking my OBS. I don't know what was doing it. So Windows has this.
okay, I feel like we can just skip. I don't need to watch the entire thing. It's going to waste time. Okay, so this is the first one.
And over with.
You're actually finally starting now.
Anyway, now that apologies are gone and over with, it's time. It's time. First take.
Double check.
Also, wait, actually, before
Okay, don't need this. Dead air.
first take, most fox good, but hold on, actually, it might be easier.
I'm going to trim this down even more, but later. Again, this is a very, very rough scrub of the world.
I'm gonna pull up the-
Like a rough
Actually, no, I
sketch.
think it's gonna be out of order. Anyway, first take from Rat.
Okay,
Anyway,
I can actually delete this.
let's commence. First take from Rat. Most fox girls are actually fox girls. Aren't wait, hold on. I can't read.
Off to a good start. Again, she only really wants me to include the interesting ones. So most fox girls aren't actually fox girls. Foxes are naturally very shy and isolated creatures, while most fox girls tend to be like big dummy mommy and or very social creatures. Just to make this quick, I'm not going to hear her argument yet. Okay, not I would say not really interesting, but I'm going to keep it for now. Keep this entire segment. I don't think it's that interesting. Like I don't even get the point. Like, what do you mean by most fox girls aren't actually fox girls? Like, what are you? What exactly are you trying to fight for? Kind of thing. Oh, interesting.
Essential fucking slut. I'm actually interested in hearing about that, but not right now. Okay. Top 10 anime fox girls ranked about how likely they are to outfox you.
Huge skip. I don't know why we're suddenly talking about this, but okay. So again, let's just skip it for now. So what I'm going to do is, Green knows I'm just starting now. So basically, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to screenshot these takes and send it to her. So she can immediately like, no, I don't want this. No, add this. No, I don't want this. Before I start polishing the scrub.
Well, next take.
Okay.
Next.
Here.
I said next take. There we go. QTEs were cool.
Quick time events. There we go. Quick time events. Were past tense. Interesting.
I agree. Actually, that's just it. I thought I had I had
I, I was actually. Do you have nothing to say? Because to me, I'm very keen with details. Why past tense? If this was me, I would I can argue with the current QTEs. Like there's a debate with one of the latest games. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a game that's popular right now where it's kind of like a quick time event story type of game, but you can't lose. Whether or not you do the quick time event, you will always get to the end. It's like, why? It's basically playing the game. Is playing itself. So I would argue, if this was me, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Also, I just noticed. I apologize. I should not have extended this. There you go. If this was me, I would argue like QTEs nowadays are no longer as cool as before. Like the very recent ones. The very recent ones. But like QTEs, like it's usually in action games like I haven't seen what was it? Split Fiction. So I can't comment on that. But QTEs like uh I don't know how latest the Spider-Man game was. But definitely I'm talking about the latest ones. The Spider-Man games with their QTEs are always cool to me. Right? And I can't really, if we're going to go with old QTEs, like for example the Walking Dead series, I mean they're okay. They're good in the sense that there's so many ways of failing it. And of course there's also like brutal ways of like what happens if you do fail a quick time event.
had more to say about this. I thought I had more to say about this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm giving it the chat. I agree.
For now, I'm going to keep it. But like, bro, I'm going to keep it as a joke segment.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Why am I blushing? Why am I just
Well, games back then had insane pulls and intros. I remember seeing the StarCraft 2 intro for the very first time on the mall. It gave me goosebumps. Like, you're like, uh, in general, I do kind of agree that a lot. I'm not saying every game. It's usually the triple A. No, it's usually the companies who are greedy as fuck, right? They no longer give their games care. They only care about money. So it's so unoptimized. It's so uninteresting. It's so shit, basically, in short, right? But before, when developers were actually passionate, where when companies actually care about their product, it was an amazing era, right? It was an amazing era. Sure, we can argue as well that games nowadays, in terms of graphics, just graphics, in terms of graphics, they're better than before. But in terms of the overall gameplay, story, yeah, QTEs, mechanics, I would say it's a lot better before than now. That's my own hot take in this. Money's the way the world works nowadays. Unfortunately, world is a shite state. Yes. Again, those were the years. Yeah. Uh, espe- I don't even want to get to what Sony. Oh, was it Sony? Wait. Oh, was it Sony? Wherein they're no longer selling physical copies, right? Like game companies shooting themselves in the foot. So give me a sec. Someone DM me. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Why am I just really excited about QTEs? The Spider-Man QTEs are bad.
What? I just talked about that. I actually enjoy the cuties of Spider-Man. No? Okay, I'm interested. Why? Because to me, I mean, I wouldn't say they're perfect, but I would say they're amazing though. No? Or at least specific ones. The specific scene that I'm thinking right now is it was Miles trying to chase Rhino. And then there are parts of the QTE wherein if you fail, um, Peter would actually save the civilians. So I like that detail. I like that detail that Peter Parker actually helps you if you fail the QTE. Some of them, of course. Now, I don't know about every QTE, but yeah, that specific QTE is the what's coming up to mind. Wherein I love that QTE. I enjoy the QTE. Also, hello Ayumu. How are you? You're home early. What's yeah, like I if you sorry if you can find my Twitter handle in my YouTube channel or in one of my somewhere. So Ayumi's a friend. I made her another. I also made her a popcat upon her request.
The Spider-Man QTEs are
So I'm currently just kind of like VOD scrubbing.
bad. You know what? You're right. You know what? No, fuck you. It depends.
Okay, I accept that. I accept that. It depends. I'm not saying all Spider-Man QTEs are good, but a lot. Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but definitely some of them are good.
It really depends how it's used. I think. I probably shouldn't have that I'm breaking.
Okay, so she's actually adding. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. So she's actually adding information. Okay, skip it, skip it. I'm going to keep this. She looks like she's about to discuss this entire thing. So I'm going to keep that. Next.
Anyway, I'm simply better, so I'm giving myself the points.
Well,
Anyway. The gameplay loop of Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days being borderline psychological torture banned from the Geneva Convention was critical for the story to hit as hard as it did, and the gameplay loop was better and the overall experience would have been worse. I have no opinion on this, so I'm giving you guys a half point on this. However, I did want to bring this up.
okay.
I have only played Kingdom Hearts 1, and that was when I was very young. I was very young when I played it. I don't think I ever got...
Okay, immediately, uninteresting. She doesn't have anything to say, so I don't think it's a good segment to add in the final VOD.
Agree with you, and I think it's an interesting point.
Wait.
Because I'm agreeing with you, even though I haven't played the game. This is an interesting point. But I agree with you. Anyway. Sometimes
Okay,
I thought you were supposed to argue.
thank you for the
I am
follow.
supposed to argue, but I agree with you, and I think it's an interesting point. I think it's an interesting point to talk about. It's like,
Okay. Something happened.
I guess Vanguard though. Yeah, well, okay. I haven't played the original. Admittedly, I've only played the remake. So
Okay, I need to read it again. So, the gameplay loop of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days being borderline psychological torture banned by the Geneva Convention was critical for the story to hit as hard as it did. And if the gameplay loop was better, the overall experience would have been worse. Okay, I don't know if I understand what they're trying to say here is they're talking about the gameplay loop. I guess I don't really have any knowledge of Kingdom Hearts as well, so I don't know what he's talking about. Same with is it interesting though? Okay, I might have to skim through why she suddenly thought it was interesting point. I don't know why I was stuttering there.
I have only played Kingdom, but I did want to say, you know what? I cannot say anything about this, but I will say that sometimes gameplay cannot be 100%. I will say games cannot be 100% gameplay all the time.
True. Like games cannot be 100% just there's a reason why there's gameplay and then there's story. Some people actually just skip the story. Sure, that's their way of enjoying the game. I think I've read something like that. Like story games, he doesn't care about the story despite the games he's playing are story type games. He only really cares about the gameplay. So like you can enjoy a game your own way.
One of my favorite games of all time is Nier Replicant, and I think another game I think a lot of people bring up in terms of just like being fucking miserable is Fear and Hunger. I have not
Fear Hunger.
played Fear and Hunger. I can't really say that, but this is another example of what I'm like what I'm about to say. There's a lot of quests in Nier Replicant that is literally just a giant fucking waste of your time, and it does not end in any like satisfying way.
Okay. Suddenly it becomes interesting. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to revoke my my decision of not including it.
Just so much fucking busy work. I guess Vanguard though. Yeah, well, okay. I haven't played the original Nier Minute, and like it 1.5. I'm giving you guys a 1.5.
To enjoy a story, die needs time for it. Actually, true. So the specific, I can't remember where I read it, but I do know I read it. So the specific person that I'm talking about said like he doesn't have time, so he would rather skip the the story and just go directly to the gameplay. That's how he enjoys the games he plays. So like it's also because that's also true. Story time types of games, plot heavy types of games do require a significant amount of time. Like Manhunt, not the best story. Not gonna lie, not the best story. Very predictable. I speed ran the story. It took me not that long to reach high ranks, to reach the quote unquote end of the game. But if you, I, when I was still like watching the entire thing, it took so long just to get to the next quest. Because again, stories take time. They take time. You're basically just watching for hours upon end before actually going to uh, get to the gameplay. And not to mention the execution. I hate how Monhan executed their story time. Uh, Monhan Wilds specifically, you're already like on you're already like exploring the map. You're not in a cutscene. You're already exploring the map, but it takes so long just for the quest to start. The cutscene itself was already long, and now I have to wait for you to walk, not even run. I have to wait for you to walk to your destination until the before the quest starts. So it's shitty. So again, execution, right? Execution. It's so shit. It requires time. It requires the perfect execution. I mean, it's a delicate part of storytelling. The execution of your cliffhangers, the execution of revealing your plot twists. It's an art in it of itself. The art of storytelling.
Sometimes I thought you were supposed to argue. I am exactly. Next take. Unreal Tournament died when Fortnite got made. I disagree. I disagree.
Interesting. Immediate response.
Unreal Tournament died, but because I think Unreal Tournament died when much earlier, much sooner than Unreal Tournament died. Unreal Tournament died when Gears of War got made. I think.
Okay, so I'm basing my assessment just from her reaction. So I'm going to include this even though I have no knowledge of Fortnite or Unreal Tournament.
The slideshow here. The decline of Legend of Zelda fans was caused by open world integration, and
Oh, interesting.
would have begun if they stuck to, or I'm assuming that
This stuff.
to be stuck to the original formula. I hard disagree. Zelda is
Ooh.
more popular than like ever.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, what? Really? I don't. If anything, yeah. Okay, just from the immediate impression, I do agree with Green. Like, if you can't, sooner or later, people will get bored of your formula. So the formula of Legend of Zelda, if I'm not mistaken, is Link gets reincarnated, I think, or either way, it's always Link. Uh, you live in a small town, you gather your items, you only have a specific path you can take to progress the story, right? Like for example, you need you need to learn to fly in order to get to this specific area, like right. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the introduction of open worlds, a lot of people have mixed opinions with open world for good and bad reasons. I myself am a fan of open world, and Skyrim is a huge reason as to why that is. But I don't always like open world. Like for example, Genshin. I used to actually, to be fair, I actually used to love the open world of Genshin. As a new player, I love the open world aspect of Genshin. But I'm a very sweaty player. I love min maxing. It reached a point wherein, like, really, I need to travel the entire globe, collect all of the, I forgot what they're called, sigils. I don't think they're called sigils, wisps, something like that, to like upgrade your statue, your Archon statue, and get like 100 gems. I hated that. It started to become a chore. But as a new player, I actually love the open world aspect of Genshin because there was so many things to explore. You get so distracted. Like I have a quest, I would like walk to the destination and I would see a chest. I would go to the chest and then suddenly battle music starts and I don't even see where the slimes are because they're underground. It used to be amazing for me. But like I do hard disagree with Bacchus here. Like I don't think the open worldness of Legend of Zelda is the reason as to why fans I don't even I didn't even know that Zelda fans was actually like declined. If only they goddamn implemented a rideable companion to just sever. Yes, there's a reason why fast travel is very important. But that's also the thing, right? As most, if not all, open world games um, mechanics work, you need to get to the area before you unlock fast travel, right? So having a companion or a mount, whether it be a horse, a dragon, a bird, or whatever, that is faster than your running speed is important.
Well, while I was working on it,
Okay, so I'm going to include that for now. Actually, real quick, just to make it easier. Oh wait, no. Just to make, just so that I can see the timestamps immediately.
I
Wait,
only like Fox.
wait, why did they cut this?
Next take.
Oh wait, so, this was already the next take. Okay, so just so that I can see how many topics there are already. I feel like so this is going to be ridiculously long. So in a content creator's perspective, I'd say probably five. The five most interesting topics that would probably like take 20 to 30 minutes is the goal for this VOD to be successful in YouTube. I feel like. Okay, what did this say? Give me a sec. The downfall of Pokemon began when they scrapped pixel art. And then Green said, "Babe, these are supposed to be hot takes, not." Can you read that? Can you see that? So, Kalia said, "The downfall of Pokemon began when they scrapped pixel art." And again, Green was like, "That's not an opinion, that's a fact."
Next take from Kalia, Sister Kalia.
But again, Green already said she's not going to comment on facts, quote unquote facts.
The downfall. We actually have it too for here. This is something I can talk about. First take, I disagree.
Oh, what?
Second take, I disagree, but not for the reasons you think.
Yeah?
I'm gonna move this down because this is kind of.
Wait, I'm confused. You disagree on both takes because the second take is Gen 4 was mid.
A big screenshot. First take. The downfall of Pokemon began when they scrapped pixel art. I disagree. I think the downfall of Pokemon was Generation 3.
What? What are you? Okay, okay. Now I'm invested. I love Gen 3. It's my favorite generation. Specifically because of Torchic. Specifically because of Blaziken.
What about Legends Arceus? That game's really good. Admittedly, I haven't played it. I've not played the Switch games.
Wait, I want to hear her. Why did she consider Gen 3 to be the downfall there? I want to hear her opinion.
Because, I don't have a Switch. And
If you guys haven't already noticed, I love these kinds of topics. Or just conversations. I like these kinds of topics. Uh, conversations. Wherein we're not exactly trying to debate. We're trying to discuss. I'm not saying like, oh, you're wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, 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 no. I like. I wouldn't say this is actually an actual debate though. It's more like a discussion.
I have not been able to get it to run on an emulator super good in a satisfactory way. Anyway, I think I'm not saying this as like a quality. When I say the downfall of Pokemon started in Generation 3, I'm not speaking about the quality of the games. But
Okay.
a lot of business practices that would later lead to the downfall of Pokemon started in Generation 3. Basically, fun fact, I wrote an entire video essay about this, and I've been sitting
Oh.
on this for years because it's such a fucking long video that where I just dissect every single Gen 3 game and like go through the context of Generation 3 and like why everything is the way that it is.
Okay. Love that. The downfall of Pokemon wasn't because of the game, but because of the company. Okay, okay.
To like an autistic degree, and I have not worked on it because I need help editing.
I'm going to help
Super
you.
fucking long. Hello, Maddie. Hello, welcome.
Hopefully.
But anyway,
This is my first commission from her, so we'll see. I hope I make a good impression. I mean, Nox already vouched for me, and like I already got a bonus, even though this is my first commission.
to give a TLDR of a lot of my research.
Also, again, I just want to. I probably have the tendency myself, like the quote autistic. I really need to stop using like the quote unquote thing, like autistic tendencies. I love it when people are very passionate about their interests. I don't understand you, but I love your energy. I might not understand what you're trying to tell me, but I love the fact that you're so passionate about it that you know so much about it, if that makes sense. I mean, I have those tendencies. I actually have those tendencies.
Regarding where a lot of the business practices kind of started going wrong. It pretty much started going wrong because of the Pokemon Company and Nintendo and a bunch of other like weird legal stuff.
Okay, interesting. So if you say, when was Gen 3? Pokemon Gen 3, when was it released? 2002. That was the year when I was born. That was so long ago. Hmm. Very interesting.
Essentially, Pokemon became such a big fucking phenomenon in Generation 1 and 2. They needed a some kind of like um they needed a shell company to deal with merchandise.
Okay,
It was a nightmare.
merchandise.
It was. We did it, and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again on stream at some point.
Oh, someone said in chat if you can see it. Catching them all in Gen 3 was nightmare. And yeah, Green said yes, it was a nightmare. Yes, it was. I tried.
Basically, um, in Generation 3, Nintendo started getting like a big say in the Pokemon games, a little bit more than we thought.
It's always like that when the higher ups, I guess, whether it be stakeholders or the CEO or whatever, it's always unfortunate when they push developers. Again, it's all about the money. It's kind of like Tekken 8, if you guys didn't know. It's such a very complicated game. I would even go as far to say it is the best fighting game because of how rich the mechanics are. But unfortunately, because the stakeholders only want money, they basically butchered the entire game. Right now, it is recovering. It's becoming the best again, the best Tekken of all time. But it went through. We're currently at season 3. Season 1 was very good. Season 2 was a hellhole. It was a shit show. So many characters were so unfair. Rank was so toxic. No one wanted to play the game because of how unbalanced the game was. Zach, do you have a favorite? Yes, my favorite Pokemon specifically is Blaziken. Specifically, so I really love fighting type characters in general. I love fighting type characters, specifically speed and strength type characters. It's kind of like Akuma. If you got so Street Fighter, right? Another game I grew up with. So there's technically four, but for the sake of a short explanation, there's three characters who are kind of like have the same fighting style, but use it this different ways. So Ryu is kind of like the main character of Street Fighter. The way he uses Assassin's Fists, I believe, is what the 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 martial art is called, Assassin's Fists. His moves are power moves, like one hit, hard hitting hits. So he's like a strength type. Ken, his rival, is a speed type. He does uh, slightly weaker hits than Ryu, but he goes for multiple weak hits. Ryu goes for single big hits, if that makes sense. Akuma is a mix of both. I love characters like Akuma, characters like Blaziken. They're the For me, they're the perfect mix of strength and speed. I love characters who are strength, the perfect balance of strength and speed and fighting. Whether you do punches, whether you do kicking, I love those kinds of characters. Blaziken, from what I remember, while you can teach him or her uh, punch moves, I always enjoyed the kick moves, specifically double kick. This is so specific, but it's exactly why I love Blaziken as a Pokemon. To the point, I love Blaziken so much, I can't play a Pokemon game without having Torchic as a starter. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. But I always have to like hack the game, put Torchic as a starter. That's how much I love Star Trek, specifically Blaziken.
Um, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, and I might get some details wrong about this, admittedly. But basically, um, a lot of business practices that would like later kind of start to where things are now started in Generation 3 with the creation of the Pokemon Company. And the biggest example of this is actually Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale Darkness.
Okay, so this might take a while, but I am interested in this entire segment. I might listen to it later. But yeah, very interesting topic, segment, hot take. Well, the take itself, Green disagrees, and I kind of disagree as well. I I believe I can't really 100% confirm, of course, but from what I've heard, Pokemon Arceus was actually good, even though it's no longer pixel art. I believe it gained high praise. It's also like open world, right? Oh wow, that's a long segment. Okay, I will take this segment. Oh, so we're already done with this. I guess she misclicked. Went back to Fortnite. What the heck did I do? What did I do? I pressed Control B instead of Control B.
Stop. In here twice.
Hello, Yomi. How are you? Thank you for dropping by as always. I kid you not. Your energy is so contagious that I literally feel energized every time you drop in on my stream. I kid you not, Yomi. I hope I can edit more of your clips. And you're going to have your debut as well, right? Your 2.0 debut. I want to get back to editing your clips. I've only edited one of your clips so far, unfortunately. I've been very busy. Not to mention I got sick with chickenpox. Yeah, really bad.
Oh my god, it's being weird. What are you doing? Stop.
PS5 has no games.
Stop.
Bro, I believe that's true.
Are you gonna work now? Okay, I accidentally did put this place. I've made it
Oh wait, this is a new topic. I have made a mistake and confused fan content for canon, but my point still stands. Star Wars still has too much world building with too much stuff being explained, not enough. Just to left the imagination like how people can use the force. Okay. Basically like uh Star Wars became too convoluted with its plot, world building.
I've made it a mistake and confused fan canon for canon. I disagree.
Okay.
All Star Wars lore sucks.
Damn.
The keyboard cares not for the stream. Yeah, earlier, I don't know how many people got spammed with pings and me going live. It caused my OBS to start. Well, thank you for the follow. Congratulations on becoming a Macaroon. Man, streaming really is coming with the Outer Rim. I don't know anything about it. You have the like original trilogy. Nothing else needed to exist. You didn't need to make prequels. You didn't need to make.
I do hear that a lot. And like I I I remember watching the first trilogy of Star Wars, but I was so young though. So I kind of like forgot everything already. I'm a very casual and casual enjoyer, which is exactly you can kind of tell because of how I grew up with Dragon Ball, right? They literally just scream and I enjoy it, right? So like uh in terms of plots, in terms of story, in terms of the overall movie itself, I can't really remember anything that stuck to me when I watch Star Wars. But I always hear that wherein they should have just left it with the three movies and never expanded on it. They always like say like every other movie that came out after the first three just made the series or the uh, Star Wars bad. Apparently, I'm not really sure about that. I don't really have an opinion. Interesting that I always hear that though. Anywhere you go, you would always hear that.
Sequels. You could have just left it at the original trilogy. You didn't need to add CGI. It looks like shit.
Okay, adding this. I mean, again, yeah, this is a very rough sketch. I'll probably only add like five five topics that are fleshed out, of course. Five topics that are fleshed out. So we've all how many topics have we done? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. An hour has passed in the VOD, more or less, and we've all only discussed seven topics that are interesting, by the way. Because like I think I've deleted one or two, like the Fortnite. I didn't really include it. I think.
This one's tiny. This one's tiny. I gotta make it big. Everyone likes white. Oh wait, no, wait. Are we in the Discord? Oh, we're in the Discord pics now. What's your take on Andor? I haven't seen Andor.
Okay, so this is a Discord take. It's no longer on Twitter. Oh,
that way about literally everything of Star Wars. That's the original trilogy. I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care about what I don't care about the extended universe. Just leave the original trilogy alone. Okay, actually bitching about Star Wars again.
they're going back to Star Wars.
It is such a disrespect to the Jim. I'm pretty sure it was the Jim Henson Company that did the original stuff for. Was it Jim Henson Company that did the original like the original puppets for all the aliens in the original trilogy, or am I wrong about that?
Okay,
Either
so
way,
we're back to
I'm a
talking
huge
about
fan.
Star Wars.
I'm a huge fan of like practical effects, and I think it makes movies so much more timeless than like shitty.
GG. My sweet summer child. You know I'm going to say yes. Even though I'm about to say only if you want to. But of course I would want art of myself. That's probably the greatest gift as a content creator, as a streamer. That's probably the greatest gift you can give someone is fan art. Which is also exactly why I want to learn how to make art. I hold fan art in a very, very, very high regard. It's a luxury, but or art, not fan art. Art is a luxury, but it's the greatest thing that not just a VTuber, but a content creator can receive. I would say. I would say. I know you would say it. Thank you, Gigi. I really appreciate it. I do hope like maybe not specifically to you to avoid favoritism. in general to you guys, my community. I am proud to say that you guys are my community. I do want to hopefully reach a point wherein I can give back to you, whether it be through raffles, whether it be through a Discord server where we can hang out, whether it be a community night, game night, weekends, you, whatever it is, I do want to give back to you guys. One of in the future, of course, because I don't really have the capacity to do it right now.
Fucking CGI that looks terrible by like today's standards. You've like you've taken a perfectly timeless like
Okay, so still talking about
done bitching about Star Wars.
this is a good. I would believe Star Wars is a very hot topic. So as long as it's sensible, right? Again, it's a proper discussion. I would say any take on Star Wars, whether it be negative or positive, will be interesting. I'm happy to watch your stream, and I decided this deserves a fan art. Thank you, Gigi. That's pretty much the only thing I can say, really. Like, I am speechless. So thank you. Thank you.
Everyone likes white girl music because it fits the occasion, because it fits any occasion. Vents doing dumbbells, stuff, etc. Practical effects feel more human. True. But we're on to a different point. I don't know why I put this in here because I'm just going to agree. I don't really have any.
Of course, Yomi, of course. As always, thank you for lurking in my streams. A bit unfortunate, but yeah, I have been lurking on your streams as well. Schedule and stuff, right? Adult, being an adult. I haven't been able to properly watch your streams as well. So, but either way, I do appreciate you as always.
Thing to say about this. Hard agree.
Wait, I missed. What's the topic? Sorry. Everyone likes white girl music because it fits any occasion. Example: work, special events, doing stuff. Okay, I don't really know what white girl music means. What exactly counts as a white girl music?
Why I put this in here because I'm just going to agree. I don't really have anything to say about this. Hard agree. I can't say anything about this because it's just like I used to hate white girl music, but because I was like, I've been like going back and listening to a lot of like white girl bangers. I used to like.
Okay, so skipping this. She has some things to say, but don't think I don't think it would be that interesting. Okay, so next.
This is just kind of like question mark. Halo Reach Armor is.
Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. There's still so much. Okay, quick heads up. Yeah, I can. This is already taking so much of my uh mental energy. But I also said like I'm going to do an endurance stream. Now, the only thing I need to decide is, am I going to take a long break after this? Or should I just end stream and then start a new stream? But The second one is more likely to end with me passing out and then not be able to, or maybe like, maybe not pass out, but like I wouldn't have enough energy to stream again. But the first one would be like I would force myself even if I don't want to continue streaming. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. I'm still like trying to uh trying to gauge myself if I can do proper endurance streams.
Halo Reach Armor is the
Okay, I can't read that. Halo Reach Halo Reach armor was the best armor customization in the series and one of the best stories. Everything after it was ass. Okay.
best armor customization in the series. Of the best stories.
No, don't do that. Take a break. So you want me to end stream? Is that what you mean? End stream, take a rest, and then maybe stream again. Is that what you mean, Gigi?
Everything after is ass. I admittedly did not play a lot of Halo Online. I didn't have Xbox Live.
Okay, immediately. Just from her reaction, I don't think it's going to be an interesting conversation.
Like, we're just not gonna talk about it. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, again. She wants this to be interesting. Anything, any topic wherein she's like, oh, I can argue with you. Immediately, no pun intended, no argument, it's not going to make it to the final VOD. Or final video, I mean. This the highlight is supposed to be she agrees or disagrees, especially if she disagrees. That should be the highlight of uh the final video. I should take a long break. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll try my best to be responsible.
Fuck you, Ralph. Fuck you, Ralph.
So these types of clips, I can literally just cut this and that's it. Again, another joke segment would be funny. But let's see.
Fuck you, Ralph here. PS5 has no games? No. Fuck you. You know what? It finally has games. It has.
He didn't disagree. It finally has games. But yeah, I do agree that there was a point. It's still so weird. They sold PlayStation 5 for a very high price and waited so long before actually releasing games to it. I don't know. They're the big company. I'm just a shut in nobody who watches VTubers every day. So their opinion probably is better than mine. But I still don't understand. I'm a business major. I'm a business administration major. I don't see the benefit in doing that. You're trying to hype up your new console. People would want to immediately use it, right? So it's counterproductive to sell it and you can't do anything. You can't use it, right? Like, what's the point? Especially you sold it for a very high price. You're basically scamming people. But yeah, I don't know.
It finally has games, and I'm gonna tell you how it has games. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it has games. Okay, so if you don't know, recently the PS5 has been cracked. You need specifically a launch model for this and a very specific firmware, but it's been cracked and you can put Linux on it.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'll try to debate with Gwyn here. So, just based from what she said, I was learning how to edit this if I was editing. That would be interesting. That's actually the kind of curiosity I want to spark in you guys. So this is how I'm editing it. But the fact that you're curious as to how you would edit it is basically kind of like a goal achieved. As a teacher, that's the kind of curiosity I want to spark. But like, okay, specifically here, she didn't disagree that PS5 doesn't have games. But she's also arguing that no, you can have games, but you need to do a specific something. To me, you immediately lose me. That's such a hassle. Really, I have to do something specific, download a different software such as not software, a different OS such as Linux, just so I can use my overpriced console up until now who doesn't have games, right? I haven't even looked up what PS5 games is available. So this was like a month ago, if I'm not mistaken, just based on the date. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check it real quick. I'll check the date of the VOD. So when was this VOD? Either way, this is recent. And she didn't disagree. She didn't disagree that PS5 doesn't have games. How long ago was PS5 released? And up until now. Also, welcome back, Trio. PS5 release date. No, I'm not asking when it was released in my country. I'm asking when it was released worldwide. 2020. It's been 6 fucking years. Wait, really? Is it actually? It says, Google AI. The PlayStation has a staggered worldwide launch in November 2020 in select countries. But either way, it released in November 12th, 2020. 6 years has passed and still no proper games. That is so funny. I grew up without consoles. I grew up without consoles. I feel for those who have waited so long, bought, lined up, waited, invested blood and sweat into buying a PS5, and up until now, they're still being undervalued by the company. I feel for them. Oh, you're called Sweet. Okay. I call you Trio. Chat, I'm watching on my phone right now for the first time since years. Noise, welcome to the phone gang. I'm not used to my phone since 2 years. Really now? Interesting. I kind of get it. During the pandemic, I did watch Holo Live. The majority of my time watching Holo Live was spent on my phone. I mean, simply because I didn't really have a laptop or a PC of my own. But that is a long time. 2 years? I grew up with a Nintendo Entertainment System for most of my life. How was it though? How was the experience? I mean, to be fair, I did have consoles. I just didn't grow up with it. Kind of like, so I believe the very first console was the family computer. I believe it's called family computer, but it was basically an NES, right? It's kind of like basically an NES console. That was like the first console I ever had, but it wasn't mine, of course. It was for the family, right? Family computer, and then mom and dad bought a proper NES console. But like, again, we didn't really had it for a long time, and then Actually, yeah. I feel like that's the only thing I actually owned, like properly owned during my childhood days. A family computer and then an NES handheld. There we go, handheld. So I would say I didn't really grew up with consoles. I mostly played Kirby games. I used to be addicted to that game, specifically the Game Boy Advance Kirby. I can't remember what the title was, but the one on the Game Boy Advance. I think there was two on the Game Boy Advance, and I wasn't playing. Again, I didn't really own a Game Boy Advance. I played it years after when emulators were a thing. So I played Kirby on the PC that we had. Yeah. I got addicted, but the thing is, I'm a dumb kid. Kirby games are like a maze to me. Wait, I already went to this area. Where am I supposed to go next? Because like it's kind of like a maze, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like the map is kind of like a maze. I mean, I guess in a sense, kind of like it is kind of like Metroidvania. I don't know if it's categorized as Metroidvania, but Metroidvania games do tend to be like kind of like Hollow Knight. Sure, you have a map, but you're on your own unless you have a proper guide, unless you have internet. You do not know where to go. After I went to the only Legend of Zelda games, I think it was called Link to the Past. Oh, that title. I completely forgot everything about the game, but that specific title is is a core memory to me. That's only the title though. Only the title. Link to the Past. I remember that.
Fuck you, Ralph. It runs Steam games really fucking good. It runs Steam games. Finally, it.
I still own the console. Hell yeah, mate. That's an antique at this point. I kind of wish. So the family computer, of course, not destroyed. It broke down, sure. But we used to have those cartridges. I regret the fact that I wasn't able to save those cartridges. Um, it basically got lost when we had a full house cleanup because like we were doing a house renovations, and then yeah, I was the type of kid. I self assigned myself like I will be the guardian of these cartridges. We had a lot, but like yeah, I wasn't able to save them. I misplaced them. I was a kid, unfortunately. So I wish though that I was able to save them, even though they're like generic titles.
Has video games. It took
Like it's one of those one cartridge has a lot of games. Not a specific one, but a lot of games.
6 years. It took 6 years, but
See, even she is agreeing. It took 6 years, and it's still not a proper console. PS5 is still not a proper console if you need to install Linux just so that you can use it.
has video games.
I miss the time wherein you only need the cartridge, the console, just put it in there, boom, you're already playing. I miss those times. I miss those times. My little sister poured milk, but she luckily poured it on the second control. I mean, controllers can be replaceable. Probably hard to find nowadays, but still replaceable, I'd say. And as you've said, it's only wait. Are you talking about the port? Oh, you're not talking about the controller. You're talking about the port, right? So she poured milk on the console, but on the second player port. So like the first player port still works. Oh no, wait, what? So the actual controller. Then my previous point stands though, wherein controllers can be replaced. You can even, like, if you really have like the knowledge, you can just make your own controller. Really, it's just a bunch of circuits. You're just going to assign buttons. I have some experience with making circuits, specifically fire alarm circuits. So kind of like, you again, with knowledge, you can just make your own controller. Worst case scenario, you can just make your own controller. Like again, the internet, you can just search up tutorials on how to make controllers, because I believe it is such a simple controller.
Doesn't count. It's a PC then. All consoles are fucking video games. Or sorry, all consoles are PCs now. Consoles have been PCs since the 8th generation. They're just PCs. They run.
Wait, you don't have to. You're peaking. Your audio is speaking.
Eights and whatever the fucking architecture is.
But okay, so again, if I'm not mistaken, she's arguing that consoles nowadays are just PCs. But again, like, I don't really view it like that. I view Xbox, PlayStation, PCs, and whatever other consoles there are, I consider them separate. It's kind of like, I bought an Android phone only to install iPhone on it, just for an example. Like, no, if I'm going to buy an Android phone, I want it to function like an Android phone. But like, if my understanding is correct, she's arguing like, you can buy a PS5 and then turn it into a PC. Like, then just buy a PC. No. I'm just making an example, sweet. I'm just making an example. I'm not saying you can actually do it. Because the argument here is, the PlayStation 5 doesn't have games. But you can turn it into a Linux, so you can install Steam, so you can play games. Right? So, to me, just buy a PC at that point, right? Instead of buying a PS5, going through the hassle of turning it into a Linux, just buy a PC at that point. No, just buy a PC and install Steam on your PC.
The next generation is going to be PC. I swear to God. PlayStation 6 is not going to be that. It's
I have an iPhone IRL, well, iPhone SE version 3. Oh wait, you were asking me if you can't install. I'm not really sure. I was really just making an example. Wherein it's an OS, right? It's an operating system. I am aware that you can change the operating system of your cell phone. I actually have done that. I just forgot what operating system I changed it into. But you can change. You can change it. I don't know if you I don't know if you like an Android phone, you can just replace it with a Apple OS. I don't know if that specific scenario is possible. But I do know for a fact that you can install Linux. You can install Linux. I believe you can install Linux on your Android phone. Steam is the way, and wait for holiday. Yes, Steam. There's a reason why Steam has the monopoly on games. Because they're not dumb. Gabe, I believe, is the owner of Steam. He's not dumb. Epic. What other Steam's competition is just shooting themselves on the foot, right? They're basically self-sabotaging, and Steam is just being Steam, giving value to their consumers, generously giving out discounts, just being overall not a dick. And they're winning because of it.
Gonna be still locked down to shit. It's gonna be terrible, and it's gonna have fucking a bunch of AI bullshit. But you know what? We have the Steam machine. We have fucking the Project Helix, which is literally just gonna be a gaming PC. It's gonna be a gaming PC running Windows and Xbox mode.
Okay, I don't know if this specific segment will be interesting, but PS5 is a hot topic, so maybe it's going to be. Why the heck is there such a huge? I'm confused. I wonder what happened here. There's a huge dead air. She's so passionate and just suddenly becomes quiet.
Gaming PC running Windows and Xbox mode.
Did she lose some? Do you have to breathe, Green?
I think the difference between consoles is that games get optimized. Okay, here's the thing.
True. That's also another difference. Optimizations is also very, very important. I There's definitely a lot of cases as well wherein PC games were not optimized. That's for sure. So you gotta give it to consoles as well. Wherein sometimes it's just more optimized on consoles than on PC, right? Uh Steam is the way. I already heard that. It's one with a button on it, so you can close the apps. I don't have Steam. I use Chromebook. Interesting. I never really had a Chromebook, so I also cannot comment on that. The Chromebook can actually run Roblox surprisingly good. Oh, Roblox. Like my observation of Roblox, considering it's not really a game, right? It's a hub of games. You can uh what how to explain this? I think you understand what I mean by hub of games. Hopefully. Yeah, so like what I mean by that is it's because it's a hub of games that it actually lags a lot on my phone. My phone is not that bad. Sure, it's not the highest version, but my phone is not that bad. But I've tried installing Roblox on it because I was playing with a friend. It was so laggy. Well, not really so laggy. Specific games were very laggy. So again, there's optimizations there. On my PC, it was decent. I still had to lower the graphics, but it was decent. So again, we're going to the argument of optimization. It's not optimized for my Android phone, but it runs decently on my PC. And according to you, Chromebook can actually run Roblox really good. I don't know why big corps really like this stuff. It's it's just uh greed. There we go. I don't know why that the word. It's just outright greed. You're so greedy that you're literally blinded. That's literally it. You're so greedy that you don't even see. It's kind of like this one. If you, as a liar, can convince yourself that the lie you said is true, who else can you not uh wait uh, there's a better I can better explain this in Tagalog in my native language than in English. I don't know. If you can fool yourself with your own lie, who else can you not fool? There's nothing more dangerous than a liar who believes that what he's saying is true. Does that make sense? I'm so sorry. I tend to speak in a very complicated way. So like the companies nowadays are so greedy that they don't even understand that what they're doing is self-sabotaging. That's basically it. They're so greedy that they don't even see the error of their ways. They're no longer logically thinking. There we go. Their logic is out of the window. They say they want money and yet they're doing the opposite, right? It's just outright greed. No logic, no brain. There's no logic to it. It doesn't make sense. Uh, she's looking for someone who asked there. In reality, it asked, "Oh, I missed the context for that. Sweet. Correct about that, but it's filtered in the game section. Roblox 2 also self-sabotage." Yours? No. My storage just was not full. It was not full. I had it at the lowest settings, but still, some games were still lagging. Kind of depends on the game. Oh yeah. It doesn't depend. Mostly the games I play are the right amount of ping for the computer. That also is a big factor. The ping. It's always a big factor. Right? Thank you, Yomi. My brain hurts now. Sorry, I'm working so I'm not paying. No, don't worry, Yomi, don't worry. Mostly lurking. I appreciate you. That does make sense. I'm glad. It makes sense in my brain, but I have a hard time trying to explain. I'm that type of person. To me, it makes sense, but once I start explaining it, I tend to use words that make it more confusing. So I'm glad that you understand what I mean.
The seventh generation would like to have a word with you, Goth Cat. The seventh generation would like to have a fucking tried that recently.
Okay, so this is a maybe. So, PS5 definitely a hot topic, but I'm trying to skim the conversation. I don't know. I don't find it that interesting. Not to mention, there's so many dead air. What the heck?
Anyway, I'm giving myself 2 points for that.
That's cheating. I'm watching streams instead of working out. I mean, you can do both, right, Sweet? Like, unless you're... I mean, to be fair, if you're not doing leg day, I guess you can be kind of like distracted with, for me, with the stream. The only thing I like about Roblox is the game devs who interact with the community and quite professional and passionate. It's always those devs. Hollow Knight, Pal World. What else? There's simply a lot. I just can't name it at the top of my head. It's always the passionate devs, whether indie or like. It's usually indie devs because no one is controlling them but themselves, right? They run purely of passion. But I would say, like, for example, the Tekken 8 or just Tekken devs in general. The Tekken devs, even though they're corpo, even though they're in a company, the Tekken devs themselves are very passionate. They're very passionate. They're amazing at their job. It's just that it's the stakeholders, it's the CEOs, it's the higher ups who are messing up their games we're in. I know you want to do this, but don't do that. Even though it's healthy for the game. Because I want money, don't do that. Like, it's dumb. It's always the passionate people who touch the heart of many people. Also, give me a sec. Someone's contacting me again. Wait, where did you contact me? What? Why can I not see it? Okay, I'm a bit confused. So, just now, I won a raffle. Wait, why can't I see you? I won a raffle, an art raffle, and the The artist is contacting me. Let me answer it real quick. Why can I? There we go. What the heck? Uh, hello. You okay, give me a sec. Let me reply to this wonderful artist. Sorry, give me a sec. There you go. Okay. What what happened with you guys? I'm sitting on a workout device. Oh, you're sitting at the workout. What? I'm a little upset about the drama with the Roblox game owner. Roblox unfortunately also has a lot of dramas. Like I just don't really want to think about it really. Unless it directly affects me or my students, I don't really want to like talk about it. No, no, no. Okay, let me clarify. Topics like those are welcome in my stream. Okay, topics like these are welcome in my. If you want to talk about it, I do not mind. It's more like if it's me, I'd rather not go there. Does that make sense? If you want to talk about it, I would love to. If you want to talk about it, I would love to. It's just that me personally, if it's just me, I'd rather not. There we go. These are the types of things that I really want to. I'm very passionate about discussing. Discussing. I don't want to debate with you. If you have your own opinion, sure. For example, you're trying to convince me. As long as you're not forcing yourself on me and I'm not forcing myself on you, we're good. I want a discussion, not a debate. We're not trying to attack each other, right? So I would say any topic, though of course there's certain what do you call this, situations wherein it's bad, but any topic is good in my stream. There is no limits. If only for the fact that I'm not really well versed. For example, like this is a bit bad to say, but like just for example, you want to talk about politics. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. But if I do know something about politics, I wouldn't mind talking about it if it's a discussion. Again, if it's a discussion, I'd rather not attack specific countries, specific officials. No, that's not the whole point. But if it wasn't for the fact that I know nothing about politics, I would actually allow that in my chat, kind of thing. Something like that. Religion as well. I mean, I am a priest. uh, if they can just betrow that guy to a proper director, then Roblox is on the green. Okay, thank you. The developer is named Quill. They had to shut down the game's Discord server because of it. Personally, I'm not gonna pick side. I'm not gonna go pick sides with it. Okay.
Anyway, I'm 7.5. I won two arguments. I won two arguments.
That's cheating though. That was one topic. Why would you give yourself 2 points, Queen?
7.5. I won two arguments. I won two arguments and one.
Just for the funny, I might include this PS5 segment. But I personally do not see it as an interesting segment.
You keep resetting. I really wish you would stop doing that. Nah.
Okay, so wow, we are only at the first hour. I mean, I guess to be fair, I've only been streaming for 3 hours. Usually, I go for like 4 to 5 hours when I edit, or just generally when I stream. I usually go to 4 to 5 hours. I guess we'll see. I want to complete. I want to roughly scrub this entire VOD for this stream, so next time we could like polish it. But we'll see if I have the enough mental capacity because I do need to eat breakfast as well.
Technically, you said Steam has games. I'll blow it at your ass. At your ass. It can play a video game. It can play a video game and count.
You're just pushing it.
Listen, if
Come
you're
on,
gonna
Bree.
give me bad faith arguments, I'm gonna be bad faith back. Fuck you. What makes it bad faith? I say so.
Come on, don't be a sore loser.
Hot take, but if you're mad about the serialization,
I'm gonna go to a different stream now. Okay, sweet. Take care. Thank you for dropping by. So is the topic of which is more annoying? A mosquito with a megaphone or flies that always come in 10? 10 what? I would rather not experience either. But flies or mosquito? Both are so bad. How long do you plan to make this? Not gonna lie, I'm not sure. Come in tents. It's one of those I'd rather not. It's such a hard decision because one mosquito is enough to drive you crazy, especially when it's night, you're trying to sleep, and then that stupid mosquito suddenly is singing opera in your ears, and like 10 fly, one is already annoying, wherein like it like it would like land on you, you would like try to swat it, and then it would come back. One is already annoying enough, but 10? No. I mean, to be fair though, you never said I can't kill them, right? So if we're going like with that, I would rather have, I don't know, a mosquito with a megaphone. Never mind, a mosquito with a megaphone. No, I forgot about that detail. I would rather try and kill 10 flies rather than try to endure a mosquito with megaphone, because especially if it's dark, it's hard to catch a mosquito. It is hard unless it lands on you. So that would probably drive me more crazy than 10 flies. I would just try to get a wide object, whether it be a electric swatter or a book, because if it's 10 flies, I'm bound to hit a few of them, right? Until a lot of them are gone. But yeah, how long do you plan? I want to finish this hopefully in at most in 2 hours. I hope. I hope. Will the mosquito? I mean, the cipher didn't say whether it would bite you or not, so we don't know. Right? Good luck. Thank you.
hot take, but if you're mad about the serialization of female characters, the same should be for male characters, as it outs you as virtue signaling and vice versa. But there's obviously nothing wrong with making sexy characters. I'm gonna need you to explain yourself, T-Kaz. I know you're in chat. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Sexualization. Okay, as a typo.
A sexualization, not serialization. What? Now they just, if they just fly around, then yeah, I don't want a mosquito with a megaphone. It would be hell to try and catch it, as compared to 10 flies. But then again, like you said, they come in tents, right? So how many tents? Is it just like infinite? Or do they stop eventually? Actually, yeah, you never really explain that. Because if it's infinite flies, bro, that's a plague. Because the moment you sleep and they come in tents, the moment you wake up, your house is full of flies. So it would be an infinite loop of you trying to reduce the flies, and you have no time to rest. If it's infinite,
I hard disagree. I hard disagree. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna say the opposite. I think if you're mad, or if you are like being no, how do I put this?
I actually find this interesting. The sexualization of characters. I find it interesting. Whether you agree with it or you disagree, I find it interesting on how people try to attack or defend it. I personally am indifferent. I'm not going to be a hypocrite wherein I say like I don't like sexy characters. I wouldn't be a hypocrite and say no. I am a priest, sure, but I am still human. I do find characters attractive. I mean, that's the whole point of getting a GF, right? Or a BF. Like, of course, you're attracted to them sexually. So, like, being attracted to a sexy character or person is normal. It's normal. Unless I misunderstanding this. This might be ESL on my side. Maybe they're not talking about being attracted to a sexy character. Sexualization. Maybe they're talking about um unnecessarily sexualizing them. I think is what Kikas is trying to say here.
According to backlog, there could be more.
But yeah, I do find it this interesting. I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's speed run this rough scrub because I do need to rest. If a fly enters, they come in tents. So it is infinite, right? It's infinite. Then yeah, again, it would be just an endless. The moment you slack off one night, and a fly suddenly enters your vicinity or your house or whatever the rule is. The cap is 10. But it's infinite though. Even if the cap is 10, it's still infinite. So even if you get rid of the 10, but the original has 10 duplicates, cannot further duplicates. Yeah, but so first fly, tens, right? I eliminate all 10 flies. After a while, the next fly comes in, so that's another 10. And then I'm going to eliminate it, and the third fly comes in, like, right? So again, it's infinite. So again, I revoke my decision. I would rather attempt to kill one mosquito with a megaphone, but once I kill it, it's dead. That's it. Than infinitely try to eliminate flies. Again, this is what I love about discussion. The more you add details, the more the discussion gets complicated, right? This is what I love about discussion. This is why I love like this is also why I love role playing games. We have a situation. You can only choose one option. What would I do if I was in this situation? I love those kinds of topics. I love discussing them. A topic is a pun, but it turned out into a philosophical what? But yeah, that's basically my entire personality. I love talking about these kinds of things. Again, not so that we would prove who is wrong. No, just so that we talk about it for the sake of talking about it. I finished. Should I post it? Yes. Gigi, post it. Then actually, okay. So it's been 3 hours and 18 minutes. It's currently 6 a.m. Because I do have an Oshi who's live right now, Suzu. We actually played Super Battle Golf. What I can do is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 9, 10. For the 10th topic, we can stop there, end the stream now. But before I end, like I can like look at the fan art GG made me. Then we can raid Suzu. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, no? Okay, so let's speedrun it. So this is the ninth topic.
Greg Tech is
Oh no, this is the 10th one. The ninth one is the sexualization of the characters. So yeah, after this final one,
next one.
after this final one, we can end stream. After we see what Gigi made for me.
Next one. Greg Tech is awesome.
Greg Tech, sounds familiar. What is Greg Tech? An iconic hardcore Minecraft modification that heavily overhauls the game with complex machinery, semi-realistic chemistry, and a strict tier-based progression system. I think I know Greg Tech from Neffy. So Neffy is a friend of mine. He loves modding her games. She has a Minecraft server where she has the all the mods all the mods 7, and I think Greg Tech is a part of that mod pack. Oh yeah, okay. So Green specifically said the Minecraft segment. So I'm assuming this is the Minecraft segment is not interesting in the slightest.
I think it's awesome. I disagree.
Yeah, she specifically said that this is not should not be. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure she said that. There was a lot of stuff about Minecraft mods. You can cut those. I don't think those are going to mean anything to anyone, and like my take on those are like, I don't know, man, it depends. Oh, okay. So she also said a lot of ones about gaming in general keep. Okay, I might need to but yeah, so apparently I should have reread that message. Green wants the topics about games to be kept aside from this Minecraft segment.
Do it.
I forgot what the ones we deleted were. So one was, I think deleted 2 or 3. No, I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back. Okay, Gigi, give me a sec. I'll check it out in a bit.
And
We're finishing the stream as well. After this, we're going to look at what you made me.
and we carry on. Hi, Hot take: Dragon girls with fat tails are better than ones with thin tails. Another hot one. You can't fix her. I won't elaborate. Rim, I agree. I think dragon.
Maybe. Can you guys remember what were the ones I deleted? Oh no! So I deleted the white girl music one. I my brain. Yeah, I can feel myself tired now. I forgot what the very first one I deleted was. But yeah, I deleted the white girl song thingy. It's not gaming, so sure. Delete it. Can you guys remember what the other one was? Forgot. I forgot. Oh no.
Hot take: Dragon girls with fat tails are better than ones with thin tails. Another hot one. You can't fix her. I won't elaborate. Rim, I agree. I think dragon in its purest form. Yeah, I agree with that. The Greg Tech is truly unbridled autism. No, I think fat tails on dragons.
Speaking of tails, I guess I'm kind of indifferent. Like, I don't really have a strong opinion about it, but like, in terms of design, if it's a dragon, I am very used to the fat tails. Because when if it's thin, if it's a thin type tail, it looks more like a lizard or sometimes even like a succubus. So like to me, dragon, one of the iconic design for a dragon girl is the thick tail.
Is a little underutilized, but like I want more dragon features on my dragon.
What do you mean? What other one? What do you mean? What other one?
Girls like I want them to have like pale skin. I want them to have like more scales, big meaty fucking claws.
That also is kind of like interesting. When it comes to cool, yes, I do agree. Scale, some scales, maybe not fully scaled, but then again, there are also like full body scales wherein like it's good. Mm, but yeah, if we're talking about cool dragon designs, thick tail, scaly skin, big claws. That is cool to me. But if we're talking about like just for general stories, right? I guess isekai is at fault here, wherein it's usually like a harem or like a love interest. Like when it comes to like story driven when it comes to like stories where there's dragon girls, I tend to just want them to be more human. Pigtail to be huggable. True, true, true.
I actually have a dragon girl OC. It was made. Where is it? So thank you for the follow. Congratulations on the little thick.
Whoa. See again, Pigtail. Love the scales. They look like armor, and then like the dragon claws. I love it so much. I love it so much. Anything else, whether they have big booba, short hair, long hair, thick thighs, they kind of don't matter. Again, we're talking about cool design. To me, that's cool. We're not talking about the sexy side. We're not talking about the any other. But in terms of cool, it looks so amazing. Like look at I like the quote unquote freckles are like scale like. It looks so good. And usually also like I believe dragons also have like elf ears, like the pointy ears. Rarely do I see dragons who have like normal human ears. I'm also like a big fan of the horns. When it comes to dragons, I'm a big fan of the horns. I think a very cool horn is good too. Yeah, yeah, right.
Big meaty fucking claws. Like, I want to be scared. Extra thick, yeah, she a little thick. If I was to do anything, I'd probably like tone her down a little bit, but
That's beside the point.
dragon. I have a dragon gorilla sheet.
Oh, look. Like again, like aside from the dragon claws, also the feet. Like they look so cool.
That could also probably be a little thicker, but
Yes, the pointy pupils. I do agree as well. That's also like a very iconic design as well. Hello, Razor. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget the fangs. Of course, we should never forget about those. Oh, what? My control C is not working properly right now. What the heck? There we go. Okay, so quick heads up, Razor. I'm actually about to end, not gonna lie. So this is a commission. This is Green Tea Kitsune. This is her WOD. She's doing a debate, a hot take debate stream. She only wants me to take the interesting topics.
the main thing I really like, I also
I'm doing great actually.
she got like
Thanks for asking.
big claws on her feet too. It like she has like thigh high things going on. I just really like it.
I also love. I guess this is probably because like I'm trying to learn how to be an artist. I love when is this called highlight? This is pink and then it fades out into black. Is that called a highlight? Isn't it turbo early in the morning for you? Yes, it is 6 a.m. I started streaming at 3 a.m. like 3 hours ago. Is this called a highlight? I love this, especially on the hair as well as like again like uh animal like features like the wings and tail. Like here, like the claws, it looks so good. This is the design. So yeah, I'm not familiar with the terms.
Things going on. I just really like it. The artist, by the way, is Pride Kun. She did a fantastic job doing this based off of like a really schizophrenic doodle I made in paint. It's a good. So I agree. Another, you can't fix her. I can and will fix her. I'm sorry.
Question you should ask though: is there anything to fix to begin with?
I agree with you on the first point.
Do you disagree? Like the black fades into the red. Yes.
However, because you were wrong about the second point, I'm giving myself the point on both of those.
Lol.
So yeah.
What?
I don't
You,
know
s-
what the fucking
you stole the points. What the heck?
pissed off. She's better broken. No, I'm saying I can fix her, and I just disagree with you.
Okay, so that's it. That's it for now. So we were able to like do about half of the entire VOD. And this is a very rough sketch. I'm still not sure what part of these I'm going to keep. Well, actually, no, not me. I'm going to send these screenshots to Green and then let her decide. But yeah, overall, I'd say in 3.5 hours, I did decently well. I mean, to be fair, like the first hour, we were basically yapping a lot. It was very enjoyable. I loved our talks. I also love the fact that everyone was very open minded. But at the same time, as I've said at the start of the stream as well, it did kind of greatly distracted me. Maybe I should just do a just. I mean, to be fair, this was very occasional. If it wasn't for the fact that Ambrose raided me, I don't think I would have you guys to talk to. So usually it's very silent in my stream. I guess you're at kind of EU friend. Yeah, that is true, Razor. I am EU friendly, but not my own time zone. Well done. Yes, I will rest. Don't worry. So for now, this will be it for this. I will rest. I will eat breakfast. I will definitely be editing again. Whether I'm going to be streaming, I'll try to gauge myself. As I want to stream, but at the same time, I know for a fact that I shouldn't really be forcing myself, especially after I just got out of chickenpox for after 4 weeks. I'd rather not repeat something that would cause me to go on another hiatus. There's so much to do. There's so much to edit. But yeah, okay. So before we end, let's look at what Gigi made me. Let's go back to just chatting real quick. Just chatting. Oh, okay. There I go. Where's my browser? Um, community. There we go. Community. Wait, why is it grayed out? Okay, this is a bit weird, not gonna lie. I hope you can read it. Oh, I'm going to have to move again. I'm going to have to move again. Okay, can you read that? Also, you can see all my tabs. So, this is a 5,000 by 5,000 pixel warning. Tada! Zako holding a taco. Rhymes. I think it's cute. The first one has no signature if you want to use as profile picture. And the second one as my signature. Hope you like it. Hey! Wait. I want to click it. Why can I not click it? What the heck? Okay, YouTube, what the heck is wrong with you? Why can I not click it? Okay, this is the biggest thank you, Gigi. That looks so wonderful. I'll definitely find a way to find a use for this. Truth be told, I'm not really a what do you call this? I'm not a picture guy. I'm the type of person who will take a picture 10 years ago And 10 years after, I still haven't changed it. So like my current profile picture was actually made by Licorice BT, one of my Oshis, during my birthday. So I don't want to sound ungrateful, but like pretty much the main reason as to why I changed my profile picture, because I did find that sentiment very heartwarming. So I went out of my way to change my profile picture in all of my socials, or at least most of them. Yeah, but like, wow, it looks so beautiful. Thank you, Gigi. I really appreciate it. Rest assured, I will use this. I will find a way to use this. Uh, okay, let's go back to just chatting. I didn't. So inefficient. I'll find a way to fix this. It takes so long just to reposition myself. Okay. Uh oh, right on time. The sun is shining on my balcony. Actually, I should sleep. I have sports day tomorrow. Hey, and it's 11:23 p.m. Okay. So, I will try my best to stream more during 2 a.m. my time to accommodate your guys' time zone. But my 10 a.m. streams will still be there. It is cute. I'll try to stay till the end. Yeah, thank you, Gigi, for spending time with us as always. I don't want to do high jump. Good luck. Thank you, my wife. I don't even have the energy to say that. No, she's my wife. I want to bicker, but at the same time, I am kind of tired. Kawaii. Yeah. I manually, this is not a green screen that's available on the internet. I manually made that green screen myself. Because the current green screens, when this meme came out, like had a bit of like a wonky uh, cut. So what I did was screenshotted, I manually took each frame and then removed the background and then put them together again to make this Tachyon dancing. Low cortisol meme. How can a snack do high jump? Just use your tail. Coil it into like a spring and then do high jump. I rushed it for a little at the sketch, but I think, no, it turned out great, GG. If that's rushed, then I can't wait to see what art you can do if it's not, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. You don't have to use it. What do you mean you don't have to use it if you don't want to? Of course I want to. I just said like, um, me being the dumb, lazy taco that I am, I'm going to, mm, uh, I'm going to go out of my way to use it. This is what I mean to say. Sorry for the phrasing earlier. I swear Gigi and RT really pump out arts faster than, yeah, they do. They freaking do. I freaking agree. It's fine. If your original means something to you, then Gigi, Gigi, that's not what I meant. Okay? What I meant to say is that I'm lazy. But despite being lazy, I'm going to go out of my way to use the gift that you gave me. Okay? I repeat, I greatly appreciate what you did for me. Which is exactly why I'm going to find a use for it. But anyway, once again, for the last time, thank you, Gigi. Thank you, everyone, for spending time with me. Thank you, Ambrose. You probably aren't here anymore, but thank you for the raid. As always, greatly appreciate a bro. Hopefully, I can return the sentiment one of these days. On Twitch we will be raiding to Suzu, one of my OGs. It's been a while since she streamed, and I want to like give her support. Though yeah, I might raid and run. Thank you as well, Daisy, for hanging out. So this is the raid message on Twitch. Unfortunately, we can't raid on YouTube. If you guys want to like if you guys want to join the raid, this is her channel. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to, that's the channel. This is the raid message. Hopefully, when we reach, I believe we need like 1,000 subs to be able to raid on YouTube. We're only at 230 something. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. Rest well, eat grass, drink water, stretch, of course, definitely. I don't know about eat grass. I might touch it, but I won't. I don't think eating it is a good idea. But yeah, so bland. Uh, okay. Wait, I I was about to forget. I need to do the raid command. Raid command. Zuzu. And then do my. Unfortunately, we haven't had the time, or we haven't had the situation to use the BRB screen yet. But it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. Oh, this channel. Okay. Wait. That's all. Uh, apparently she's on follower only mode. Interesting. I wonder why though. But if it's all right for you guys, I will still rate her. Interesting. I wonder what happened. Why did she turn that on? Always eat grass. Okay. I'm sorry. You don't have to follow her, guys. Though I do want to show her my support. I will actually inform her of that, just in case she didn't know. But anyway, again, for the last time, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope to see you guys again. If I have enough energy, I will set up a new room and stream again later. If not, then hopefully we see each other again tomorrow. But for now, bye bye.